Hello, 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 how are y'all doing? Hope you're doing good. Welcome in, Flamin. Hope you're having a good day. You watched the Fury of Us, see how far you got. If you passed out, I got bodied by some guy. John, some guy to be precise. Okay, in my defense, I was very tired. I literally turned off the stream, walked over to my bed, laid down, and then was out, okay? I was not burning out, but like I was sleepy, okay? John Streamer Man here. I Chatter Streamer Man, indeed do get tired sometimes and start to fail at games because of it. I will not stand this slander. I will not stand slander when I tried really hard, and I got really far too. John EP Man, yeah. Honestly, I think if I were to do it right now, I'd probably get it in like within 20 minutes. I'm not going to, of course. I don't need to substantiate that claim. Just trust me. Trust me on that. Trust me for real, for real. But no, what are you up to? Hope you're doing good. So today, I will say, today is going to be a bit of a shorter stream, because I do have some stuff to do tonight. So what I figure we do is we just do a bunch of IBB bounties because they make a lot of money, and when we do our little breakaway here, if we check our intel, or if we check our income, sorry, we can see, you know, we make an okay amount of money, don't get me wrong, but it's not enough to like pay for everything we do. And my initial thought is, oh, just get rid of the Marines and the officers, but I really can't because I like need those. So we're just gonna have to stockpile a bunch of money, and then I mean, in the meantime, the colonies are gonna be getting better and starting to make more. We almost have a terminus up here. I think honestly, Volturni Prime on its own might get to the point where it's roughly equivalent to our stipend, which is cool. Pretty soon here. We're building some of these variable assemblers and other things. We get a Volturni's home. It's size 5. It's growing. It's just taking forever. Which is unfortunate. We are building a lot of stuff though, which is cool. But yeah, again, we have here, which is actually, I do need to, it's like we have money. I know I just said we need to make money. How are you doing, Son? I hope you're doing good. Welcome in. Watch them drop that 6 to 60 plus K once into stop selling their shit to you at any cost. Oh wait, that's actually a good point as well. That's a good point as well. Hope you're doing good. I have some stuff to do later tonight, Tana, so this is gonna be a shorter stream, so we're not gonna be doing the whole independence war today. We're just gonna be do a little bit more building up our colonies and making sure that we have enough money to do it. Because right now, the second I declare war, I will go bankrupt in like 3 months and I just lose the game. No, we did not rebel. How's it going, Spooky? Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. What's up? So let's, I guess, just keep doing that. I mean, if we make these places big enough, it should be fine. Because our access is 224%, which is pretty cool. And that's before any. That's really, yeah, so then we have 12. Okay, so we're using 6, exporting 12. I still don't, I thought I understood how the econ worked. You Luddite cell, go gadget, internal defense agent. I do need to find one, actually. Actually, I could stop there and at least disrupt the station supplying it. I can do that at the very least. So let's do that. That's Volturni's home, because I'm at university right now, which is kind of meh as a colony. It only really exists so that I can get the research data banks. I mean, I am building it up a little bit. I'll give it a station, I'll give it a cheese factory because I can. Arcology, I do need this to supply our new gene lab, so that's something at least. We go, yeah, I think we're gonna go kill the station supplying that cell. Same with, well, this is a sleeper. I don't think I can have yeah, I don't have an option for him yet. Remember this, Naughty Tentacles. How's it going, Eddie? Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. I mean, I guess, you know, maybe I have a little bit of a tentacle, but nothing naughty, I assure you. Look, some shows, Freerun, may have given us mimics a bad name, but really we're just little guys doing little guy things. Hope you're doing good though. Welcome in. The flashy dressed? What is the flashy dressed? Well, I could get rid of my admins. If I replace all my admins with alpha cores, if I replace all my admins with alpha cores, actually, that might be the way to go. Because then I don't have to pay them, right? My admins are like 50K a month, and alpha cores would get me better stuff anyways. It's getting late here. I'm glad you're doing good. Sorry to hear it's getting a bit late, but I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. What have you been up to in the weekend so far? Eating in a dungeon also did not help. That also did not help as well. That's true. Term systems, yeah or nay? We have not found them yet. I've been checking, though. I have been checking them. Wait, I can put Archdemon cores in here? What? Since when? Why? The Azorian core. Oh, this is interesting. Just get rid of the level 1. I mean, we're gonna get rid of both. I mean, both of them... 15% accessibility, and then ground defenses, cool. And then 50 ground defenses, and then remote management. I don't really care about that. This guy, +1 to all industries, which is great. And then hypercognition is just, yeah, fine. I technically will lose 5% accessibility. I don't care. The +1 to stuff is better. I mean, I get all of that in hypercognition, but then I also get their secondary. These are basically just split up or worse hypercognition. I think I can train them to be better. But for now, I do need, because I'm pretty sure they're 50k a month. I hate to say it, these guys are not worth 50k per month. Goodness, I know, Flamin. We'll get it We'll get it eventually, I'm sure. The 15% is better. It's better by 5%. I mean, at these access levels, 5% is quite small. I'm not worried too much about it. And if I can save 50k a month, that would really, because again, I need to save money when I can. I'll combine 50k. No, I know. Yeah, all combined it's 50k. I'm giving up 5% accessibility per colony. That's fine. That should be okay. Yeah, no term subsystems, unfortunately. So we'll just do that. It's probably... Although, I think this will cause colony crises to start happening. But, you know, I would like to interact with that game mechanic as well, so that could be fun. Colonies make anything, then the green one is better. Actually, that's a good point. Because this guy... No, this guy is producing, though. He's producing the domain arcology, which I do actually really, really need. Because I don't get a lot of it, but I do really need it because it's what's going to power all of my... Domain Arcology powers a lot of the Ashes of the Domain stuff, and I just don't have a source of it right now, so getting that domestically will be really, really helpful. So I do need to actually boost that. I do need to boost that. And I don't think that even has a need required, it just makes it. Yeah. Does the domain arcology make it? Yeah, it makes the domain piece, these guys. It makes domain era artifacts, which I need to run a good chunk of, which I think I need to run the Terminus and then also the Gene Labs, which are both making me a lot of money right now. So I need to have something to power those. Are they a market good? Yes, they are a market good. You can see right here. They're mostly produced at, I don't actually know why it says they're only produced here, because I've bought them off Echo Breus before. But yeah, they are a market good. We should get more demon cores. So far I've just been selling them to Queen. And it's been working okay. Oh, wrong button. Just go right here. Sorry, pal. You're getting replaced by an alpha core. I'm sure this will have no negative effects whatsoever. The good news is that I should be able to just flat out export all of this, which is great. So I don't have to worry about like with food where it's like, yeah, I produce some, but I also have to eat some locally. For this, I just get to go, which is nice. What I also can do, what I'll probably do for the station is I'll give this station hydroponics so that I don't have to import food here, because I want all my colonies to at least be food self-sufficient, right? Because otherwise, because losing food is like the fast track to getting decivilized. What's up, Sleepless? Hope you're doing good. What did I know? What your favorite crime is? I'm gonna guess your favorite crime. Let me think. You strike me. You do like really big machines. So I'm gonna guess your favorite crime is like those guys who just like walk into an airport, take up a plane, start flying it, and then just never come back. You like whatever DB Cooper did, but not like to steal money, just to steal the plane. Arson, regicide, interesting. That's I don't think that's a very common one, I gotta say. Okay, Sky King, hell yeah. Hell frickin' yeah. We are actually gonna wait here for like literally 1 day so that I can then go to here, and then do... Apparently that was the terminus at Volturni Prime that was finished, and not actually... That was the terminus there, not the domain arcology, because I also need to go right here and give domain arcology, give it the alpha core to increase its demand again, or its output as well. Space King 3 is out. I did see Space King 3. I did see all of Space King. They the no girls allowed bit was interesting. I was like, oh wow, this is a crazy opener. What's going on? And then it's like, psych. Psych. We make a Titan in this game. Unfortunate. Well, I don't know. I don't know how big the mechs are. And also, welcome into Prepper. Hope you're doing good. Welcome, Midnight Ancestor, who's known as the Regicide. Wait, that's actually super cool. In like Crusader Kings or just IRL, you just had a guy that was the Regicide. That's because I'm gonna be real, it's a pretty sick name. Remember, be positive. I like how I will say, I do think episode 2 was my favorite so far, just because there's so many bad blood puns, it was great. It's kind of hard to tell, but these guys are like big stompy mechs right here. I don't think they're like massive size though. I think they're probably like, my guess would be about the size of like a Locust from Battletech. So it's still a mech, but not Titan sized. There's some cruiser sized mechs. Oh, that's right. I was thinking vanilla. We do have mechs in this game, yeah. I mean, this guy's is an Ox, so I would guess if it's the size of a destroyer, that's probably maybe the size of one of the smaller Titans, because there are like the small Titans, right? I think there are. But yeah, we gotta go find an agent guy, because the Luddites are about to get very pissed with us. They're about to get very, very pissy. Was one of the noblemen who executed Charles I of England. Oh, that's cool. Wait, what did Charles I do? There are a lot of executed noblemen through history, so I'm afraid I'm not familiar with his exploits. Why did he get executed? Was he just like kind of lame? Did he just not have good vibes? Did he commit treason? Probably closer to like the third one there. Exist? Damn, sometimes you really exist and just get executed, huh? Unfortunate. Because that's probably not a great... I imagine that does put a bit of a damper on the whole existence thing. Alright, we're gonna go Volturni Prime. Good news, at least for this system. Good news for this system is it is pretty cracked. I mean, we can see the colony info here. We've got a lot going on. We have the heavy batteries, which is cool. I'm gonna swap you out for an alpha core. Sorry, pal. Actually, that increased my defenses now because of hypercognition, which is huge. We have that. We have the heavy batteries. We have a patrol HQ, which we're gonna upgrade for that one last final time. We have a Star Fortress with the alpha core built in. We have a terminus now. We have 238% access. That is kind of absurd. That is actually insane. What else we got? We are at max size. If I remember correctly, I do not believe we are able to get above size 6 in vanilla. We can only get above it if we grab a cryo sleeper and then use it to up our population. At that point, we will then be produced. Then we could theoretically get more than 6% market share. Although, just with our 2 colonies right now, we already have 11% market share, which is pretty good. Got any HE anywhere? High explosives? Probably somewhere. But I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. No, off the top of my head. We also could get a whole other industry in here, which I'm not sure what I want to do. We could do... I mean, we could do heavy production if we wanted to. We could do heavy production and then just start and make the... Because we already have pollution, right? Like, normally I think maybe don't do this. But, like, we already have... The planet already had this modifier when we landed on it, so it just is what it is. I don't think we can get uber pollution. Stupid heavy industry. Oh, yeah, no, sorry. We don't have heavy industry yet, which is why I'm leaning towards here. The problem is I don't really have any good mining, right? Like I've got, if we go right here, sorry, if we go to here, we have some extractive, like we're building it up here, but this one is all, if we look at the map, this guy is all the way over here in Nassau. So, you know, that's not exactly a guaranteed transit. So what we're gonna do is probably the second we actually declare war is we're gonna just immediately colonize Lac and start building it up there. Because there's a decent, it's not like great metals. I think it's adequate, and I think it's what is, actually I can just literally just check. Show planet info. Yeah, adequate, or sorry, abundant, rare, adequate, moderate, regular. No atmosphere, extreme heat. This will be fine. This will be fine for a world. They paying you for this ad? Because they should. You shouldn't get an ad. You have a subscription. They shouldn't have you have one. Why are you seeing ads? That's not right. That's quite bad. Gonna watch some before you leave Cinder, else you're gonna get priced up hard. Yeah, for sure. You got off work. It was fun. Oh, nice. I hope you had a good time at work. JP Mascara and Sons, top tier company to be a contractor for. I'll have to keep it in mind if I move jobs. I do like my current job a lot though. So I'm hoping that I can stay there for a while. I'm glad you had a good day at work. What, although it is Saturday, so I'm hoping you at least get some time off. Maybe like maybe you go into Sunday, Monday as your days off. I mean, the sleepless ad was a joke. Oh, I see. I thought you were saying like Twitch was showing you it out. I'm like, oh no, they shouldn't do that. That's bad. All right. Yeah, we'll build up. I think we do it. I don't want to give up Volturni's home. I really don't. So we're gonna do, yeah, we'll build heavy industry. I guess, no, they're pretty far from it. All right, now we'll just build up heavy industry on Volturni Prime. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we go to, is it engineering hub? Interesting. That's not it. Bar and exotics. Ooh, definitely go for a bar. Hopefully you've got, neither of those are what I want. And exotics? What do you mean by exotic? Oh yeah, exotics, we can check that. Okay, what is it? Not fuel production is gonna kind of suck. I don't have that either, but we're gonna go, but I can get that kind of anywhere. I mean, I have to buy, no, I won't be buying Syndrine, will I? All right, we'll do heavy industry though, so I at least have something. And then that'll just have to be. We'll wait, I think 4 days and then heavy production starts. So we'll actually wait for that. One day, maybe we'll find it. Let's see. We have hyperspec, equalizer, and full metal salvo. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I believe you though. One day we might get what we need. One day we might actually understand what it is. Volturni's home. Wait, no, that's not here. That's the other place. I was gonna say, wait a sec, that's not here. I'm not at Volturni's home. I do think I have a little bit of, I think I have a VPC for, I'll have to see what the VPCs I have are. Because I don't think we have good ones, but I don't think we have terrible ones. Install a VPC. Okay, we got domestic goods, heavy machinery, supplies, drugs, ship components, luxury goods. Interesting. I don't know why I have two separate ones here. Ship components, heavy machinery, drugs, heavy arms, marines. We could, I'm leaning towards marines or heavy. I don't think I have, exploration package could be good. Okay, no, I think we do marines and heavy arms though. Do marines and heavy arms, and then, yeah. So now and it doesn't have a, oh no, it does still have a demand. Ooh, it's kind of a high one. But now at least we'll have some base marine. We at least can now produce some of the marines and stuff we need for like our patrol HQs and whatnot. So it should work. The Wall of Blood's armor shall come and vanquish those that turn from his light. You know, that's cool and all. Think fast, chuckle fuck. Throws AI piloted radiant at you. Look, it's just good. It's just good. What can I say? Hope you're doing good though, Gentle. Welcome, welcome in. King Charles I was a very incompetent leader, from losing his army, who erased out Parliament's approval in Scotland against peasants and a political movement, to the English Navy losing to the Spanish Navy, to the humiliation of the Spanish-English War, to attempting to arrest 5 members of Parliament, sparked the English Civil War. Okay, so he basically was just constantly failing. Well, I can sympathize with that. That is unfortunate for him. Okay, back to your Luddic bed. I don't know what would be in a Luddic bed. Probably like, nice, not plastic sheets, real like wool or something. So that's like if I had a Luddic bed, I'd actually probably go into it as well. I imagine that feels really good. We had the burner, you'd not be so confident. It's disgustingly overpowered. Is it not in the game? I have, what do you call it? I have Knights of Lud, Luddic Path Expanded, and I think one other Luddic mod that should put it there, probably. Straw mattresses are built by Malak. Actually, that's a good point. Malak would probably build a straw mattress, wouldn't he? Excuse me, hiccups. He lost the English Civil War and then lost his head. Wait, so who came out after that? If he lost the English Civil War, that wasn't Cromwell, was it? Because that was the War of the Roses, I think. Just seems rare. You tried finding it earlier, but didn't see it. Okay. Oh, that's right, we did. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know why it wasn't there. I can try searching again if you want. But my guess is that, maybe, is it like a story quest thing? Because we might just need to do story quest stuff. We did complete that extractive operation, so we are gonna... I do like that I can remotely do this. Just upgrade to mining. Choose upgrade. Okay. So this gets us volatiles and organics, which is actually really nice. I didn't realize that, I don't know why I thought that this was a regular mine. No, this is volatiles and organics. We can use the Moat Mega Condenser, actually, interestingly enough, or the Autonomous Bore. Probably gonna use the Autonomous Bore, unless I really find a need for volatiles for whatever reason. You only see us starting at the Luddic Path, but higher tier fleets might have some, or raids as well. I mean, I could give them a spare Nano Forge, but I don't think they would use it because they're the Luddic Path, His son Charles II took the throne, then he arrested a lot of the people who executed his father. Wait. He lost the Civil War, and then they were like, yeah, let's put his family on the throne. I'm sure that won't backfire at all. That is... Not to be rude, are they stupid? They were just like, yeah, I'm gonna execute this guy, and we'll put his literal child on the throne. I'm sure he won't hold a grudge. I'm sure that'll be fine. They won't care that we just killed his father. That's one of the decisions of all time. Okay, I can't get a supply package anymore. Unfortunate. All right, well, we're gonna go to Hybrid. We're gonna buy fuel from Syndria. We're gonna go to Hybrasil and then get some supplies. And then we're gonna go do some of these IBB bounties, try and make some money. He died. The first also pretty much lost his army as the army turned against Charles. Wait, so he didn't even lose. He didn't like lose in a fight. The army just decided, actually, I don't want to hang out with you, and then just dipped on him. I guess that's not as bad. That's not as bad. It's still pretty bad, but it's not as bad. I thought you meant like he just led like 10,000 guys to their death, and then was like, oopsies, Parliament, please don't get upset, ooh-woo. Ram's still in his apartment on Volturn any day. I forgot about him. He's like, any day now. Any day now. We're gonna start this revolution. Alright, I think we're gonna do the Chanceldon loop. We'll do the Chanceldon loop, make some money that way. And then we'll go do some bounties. Get a little fighting in, Just a little bit of fun there. I don't remember doing a custom production order at Syndria, but if we're here, might as well. Kill a couple thousand people to their death before they turned on him. Okay, so he did actually leave some to their death, but it took them a little bit. Oh, that's right, I built some. Oh, that's right, I built these for, I think you, Flamen. I think I built these for the Undine, because I was gonna get, or no, I built the torpedoes for the Valkhazard. Valkhazard has the torpedoes because it can rearm. It can rearm, so I got them the funnier torpedoes. which maybe they're cheaper? How expensive can giant fucking torpedoes be? There they are. Only 2? That's super cheap. Borrowed exotics as well. Oh, we can do that. Yeah. And then I still got some left over. These are so much cheaper. We're gonna try using them though, because if he can rearm, if this guy can rearm, which he can, then we get basically more torpedoes out of it, right? I guess we can do aux thrusters to make them even more coked out, and then automated repair unit. Why not? If we get tapped, I think we die, but sure. And for Flamen, if I remember correctly, I got you these lasers. I got you these cool laser rifles, the relics, because they're just good. They're just like a general. There's a general. Yeah, that works pretty well. So we'll try it out and see how it goes. Run a sim against... I want to see if you can take an Eradicator with this. That would actually be pretty sick. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not expecting you to, but you never know. You might be coked out enough to do... Well, I guess you're not coked out like Ladle is. But I just kind of want to get an idea of how much damage these lasers do over time. Kind of what that's looking like. Okay. Not terrible. Decent refire rate. Plenty of maneuverability. Not getting too much flux, which is nice to see. I think for smalls, this is probably fine. What's your ship's build like again? You forgot what you put on it. I can check in a sec. But it is a shield shunt build, which is why it keeps dying. Damn, they're ass. Are they ass? Unfortunate. I was hoping to see a little bit more, but I think everything's being done by the built-in omen. Yeah, alright, undo. I guess we're just gonna have to get... I don't know what we're gonna have to get. We're gonna have to get something. Do you not have extended ammo? Or expanded magazines? That's like something you should probably have. Given that you have antimatters on you. And then your ship build, Gentle, is the Castigator. It's a good build. It's just that with a shield shunt on it, I need to remember to eventually have you, like, leave the fight. Like, in 1v1s, you do okay, but after, like, 2 or 3 minutes, your shield is stripped, and then I need to take you out so you don't die. So I just need to remember that. Fucking Mazos, one day we'll find the cool things you gas up, and it'll be so cool. One day we'll find them, I hope, because you have gassed them up quite a bit. What's the center gun? It is Project Silk. It's kind of like I guess I'd say it's like a chain gun where it like shoots one thing and then it chains to shocking other nearby projectiles. It's kind of like it's an EMP weapon, but it does really, really good. It's been good. Yeah, you have a good build. I just need to remember to take you out once your armor is stripped. Did we check here? Actually, they're confident in you, which is good. All right, let's check the bar. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Do we have a... I mean, we can do this and get another IBB bound. Hey, it's Lud. Yeah, we'll kill Lud. Himself. Project Silksong? Hell yeah. It took 8 years to come out, but it's pretty good, I think. I don't know. I've never actually played a Hollow Knight game. I don't really care about Station Commander. I mean, Station Commander is just free money because the other Asconia fleets will kill whatever gets close before it makes it to the station. And then exotics. What do we got? Drive system. No term subsystems, unfortunately. Antimatter boosters. What do you do? Do I want you? Interesting. New boosters are more resilient and grant increased speed, but are much less proficient at turning and tracking targets. So in other words, I go fast as fuck, but I don't turn very well. I'm a little intrigued. Okay, yeah, for 1600, sure. Fast in line, turn to shit, aka bad. I mean, maybe on the squalls it wouldn't be too bad, because I feel like the squalls are I keep getting avoided. So because squalls just pop out and go, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, no. Let's run the Chanceldon circuit real quick. Just do a little bit of trading there. Isn't this the one I deteriorated? Yes! Take that, you suckers. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to see. Yeah, I hate these guys. Actually, no, I'm gonna go over there and make sure I finish the job. Just because they tried to sap bomb me. They tried to sap bomb me. I went to sap bomb them, and then the game said literally everyone will hate if you do this. So I said, oh, okay, I won't do this. I'll just de-civ them. I'll just regular raid and de-civ them until they die. Or until they de-civ on their own. You going to kill a small Eurasian child? Get the term system. I want to find term systems for you. I really do. Get blueprints from the academy. We can. That's right. We can give the blueprints we give them. We could get some stuff from them. Do you get to choose the blueprint you get from them, or is it just like random? I don't think I actually getting to cycle 220 and not even having the oh, that's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate for you, convoy. That's real unfortunate for you. Yeah, I'm going to auto-resolve the merchant convoy, actually, because I can. Very nice. You screw the double standard with sap bombing. If they can do it to me, I can do it to them. I agree, honestly. I think part of the problem is that in base game, the AI doesn't really sap bomb you. I think that's more of an Exarillan add-on. So because of that, it's sort of contending with those. Faction bounty. And I get it. Wait, do I have a bounty on... What bounties are active right now? Is there a bounty to fight these guys? Because I'll go fight them again. Just flat out, if you kill any of these guys, faction bounty. Oh, it's only 5 days left. It's kind of a shitty one, but still, not gonna complain about extra income. You get to choose them from a list. There's a bounty on them. Yeah. Look at them trying to interdict pulse me after that. Like, that'll help. If it wasn't for the fact it'd take more supplies than I'd get to chase them down, I would do that just to teach them a lesson for why they shouldn't do that. All right, I'm gonna let them know it was me, by the way. You are going to know who is the one that what do you call it? Decivilized. Fucking let's go. All right, one of them got decived. Let's see if we can deciv another one. Oh, wrong button, meant to click the Tundra World. Let's repair. Go to the bar. Approach the sinister woman, continue. Oh, I thought you were an agent. You are not. You just want, what is this? Recreational drugs. I'm good. I don't care. Well, actually, what is the mercantile convoy? What do you got going on? Check them for agents and exotics first. We are. I'm trying to remember too. 170k. That's just not worth it, actually. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not what we're looking for. And then exotics. What do we got? No term subsystems. Are you sure term subsystems is still in the game? Has it been removed at some point? Or maybe we're just that unlucky. Actually, we might just be that unlucky. Or you might just be that unlucky. No, I'll say we there, because I want the term subsystems as well. WASP systems? That is true. They do have WASPs. We've seen them. Oh, wait, that's right. We did see them, actually. We just haven't gotten them yet, because, again, we're very, very lucky. All right. Kalor, I believe, is their capital. Let's view the colony info. Oh, you got some stability back. Well, we can't have that. We can't have that. Engage the orbital station. I'm going to auto-resolve you. Thank you very much. You kidding me? I have to do this again? Alright. Kill that guy. Very good. I probably wasted supplies there, but it's whatever. We're going to bombard. Attack bombardment. Military options. Launch a raid. Do you have anything I want to steal? I guess I could take their gamma cores. Sure. How's it going, Como? You're doing good. Welcome in. Kaelor isn't their capital. Is it not? Oh. Well, it's going to get decivilized all the same. It's going to get decivilized all the same. And now if I look at you, what do we got? Stability 0. Yeah, recent unrest. I think recent unrest goes down by 1 per day, per month. Alright, so I just need to I just need to stop refining in spaceport, and then we should be good. They should deciv, hopefully. Also salvage. What are you up to though, Como? Hope you're doing good. Nuke their comm array. Oh, I probably, oh wait, do they? No, I can't though, because it's owned by independents, and I want to piss off the independents. I like the independents, they're chill. They're chill like that. Can't call for supplies and share their market infos off the net. Is that actually how that works? That's kind of cool. If that's actually how that goes down. I mean, they won't be able to get supplies though, because I'm destroying their, what do you call it? I'm destroying their spaceport. Steal their, I don't want to just steal stuff to steal it, because I already have basically a full inventory. Right now, we're just doing this to make sure they know what it is. Disrupted. Okay, so let's do refining, and then we'll do mining again after this. Yeah, like we lose some Marines, it's really not that big of a deal. It's not too big of a deal. Alright, and then one last time. Launch a raid, disrupt, mining. Alright, another 200-ish days. Cool. Alright, so now you are, if I look at the colony info, negative, yeah, they have a food shortage and recent unrest. They should become decivilized pretty soon. I think it's like, what, 3 months, 0 unrest to be decivilized? So they should hit that. Taking out the spaceport does fuck their trade. You have no idea, but it does hit their stability. Yeah, I think taking out their spaceport should be a pretty good way to screw them over at the very least. Okay, so we're gonna go, yeah. I think, okay, maybe Jandor is their big one. That would actually make more sense. That would make more sense now that I think about it. Because it is of the size 7 world. Which, you know, size 7 tends to be the big one. Military options. Engage the Star Fortress. Oh, I guess because it's a bigger Star Fortress, so I actually have to send everyone in there. Alright. Alright, I want to see these guys go. It's a little intense. Maybe it's definitely, well, it's a tier 3. Okay, it is overkill because it's only a tier 3 station by itself. But still. Here, I'll kind of try to concentrate our guys as well. Yeah, you can see we're kind of just hanging out. Autopilot. Oh, did I forget to turn on autopilot? No, it was on. When I give it an order, it becomes enabled, so I just have to remember to give it an order. Sometimes I do just let the ships go forward and leave it at that, but if I tell it, hey, go to this place, then autopilot will kind of automatically kick in, which is nice. Flamen, what are you doing, pal? Get out of there. You are dying, actually. Alright, goodbye, Flamen. Pleasure having you here, but, you need to leave town. You need to go. Meanwhile, the crack demon right there is flying around. Okay, that's one part of the station gone. Project Silk is doing pretty good. I will say you generate a lot more flux than I thought you would, Gentle, given that you don't have shields. I guess you do have a pretty flux heavy loadout though to compensate, so I might try and build up some vents in a little bit. So yeah, you're fine. Yeah, hey, look, you lived, and that's, you lived, and that's good. Juniors is going great. They're looking pretty good so far. Is it just crazy flux heavy? Yeah, I can see it. So yeah, I gotta get some better vents into you. Or I can probably try building in some stuff. You've had a few fights here. I think I can build in some things for you. Make you put more on vents, make you not so flux dependent, or always about to, overflux. I also see if there's a way I can build more on into you somehow. Because there really isn't right now, and that's unfortunate. This guy's dead. Let's see, this side of the station's almost gone, this side's almost gone. What, you can't hear you over the gunfire V-Bucks? Wait, is the game too loud right now? I can lower the volume. Is the game too loud? Or are you getting me? I do actually kind of need to know. Probably the worst kind of fight for the build. It's significantly more of a raider. Oh, I 100% agree. It's super loud. Oh, okay, let me turn that down. All right. What? Okay, I get it. It's loud. I've turned it down. I've lowered it by like 10 I've lowered it by 10 decibels. That should be enough. Good to know though. Good to, yeah, if the game is ever like really loud, please let me know, guys. Because I want to address that. Invasion of Volturni Prime by Lane State? Since when have I been fighting Lane State? I'm kind of just more confused than anything else. That actually is a little scary. Lane State is kind of scary. Vengeance Fleet launching from Yandor? I don't think so, bud. I don't think that's happening, actually. Lane State is the faction. I know. No, Lane State is the blue. This is yellow. Lane State is from blue, the blue mod. Yeah, Yanadar is from yellow, Oculin is from red, and Lane State is blue. Lane State is really fun, though. I do like them as a faction a lot. It's kind of unfortunate when I'm gonna have to do them here. We'll try and steal blueprints once. See if we get anything good. Guess we can grab some heavy machinery as well. Alright, let's see what we got. Heavy combat carrier? Okay, I'll take it. Not bad. Time to pump their defenses full of stuff. Lane State is allied with Unidador. I don't remember when they did that. I must have missed it. Unfortunate. I mean, it's unfortunate for them because now I'm going to steal their shit. Now I'm going to take their stuff, actually. It's really that simple. Alright, what we'll do is... Farming's already disrupted. We'll do spaceport first. Disrupt the spaceport. And then that should... Yeah, fleet should fail to assemble now because I destroyed the spaceport. Big shout out to the colorblind who could not tell the difference between any of these factions for the life of them. I know, that is unfortunate for the colorblind, I know. Oh wait. I thought I was at 4 times. You were going so damn fast. I guess time flies when you're having fun exploding Yandor or Jandor, however you say it. Drain everything dry. We're again, these guys tried to sat bomb me. I am not allowed to sat bomb them back because the game is very sad and hates me. They hate the idea of fairness. What can I say? So I'm going to disrupt all of them indefinitely. Destroy refining. Yeah, we're going to destroy refining and farming again as well. And then if I destroy, out of curiosity, if I destroy the comma ray, will that make independence declare on me, or do they just get a relationship? If they just get a relationship debuff, I'm fine with that. Although I guess it doesn't really matter because these guys will just build another one, right? It's not like they have an inability to build another array. Can you request a fleet and task them to sat bomb? I can check. Probably. I imagine you could, but it would still reflect badly on you. Otherwise, that'd be a pretty big loophole. Just to hit him with the, oh yeah, no, I didn't do that. I didn't do the sat bombing. I just told them to do it. I just told them to sat bombing. I'm completely in the clear, as you can understand. We'll do farming again, because that is my domain, you bastards. Only I get to farm. This Skaven's Council of 13, the ruling body, includes 12 living rat lords and a 13th empty seat reserved for the horned rat himself. During meetings, the council often claimed to hear the god's whispers, though none agree on what he said. The Skaven are just so fun. I love the Skaven. They're just like it's like, I like how the Skaven genuinely could easily, I don't know if easily is the right word, but they could probably take over the whole setting if they didn't backstab each other every 2 or 3 minutes. And I think that's a great faction. One that should be better, but just isn't able to be. Well, as in like the sense like they could do really well, I guess, in like the lore and world of the universe, but they just can't because of their own like personal flaws. I think that makes them really fun. They got a whole year without farming? Yeah, check the market. They were still already disrupted, so it shouldn't have changed the market. I just increased the length of disruption. I know, the free market, right? We are kind of crushing it, although I can't check it right now. We can in a little bit, though. About to have Patrol HQ up. If we go to Volturni's home, we're building the Gene Lab. Again, another Patrol HQ. Almost have this upgraded. We should have a lot of organics, which will be nice. We should have a lot of organics and then a decent amount of volatiles, which is cool. I don't use a lot... Well, I guess I don't really use a lot of organics, though, because I do kind of use some volatiles for... Sorry, not you. For you. Not right now, but the way station will take a lot of the volatiles, right? They will take a lot of the volatiles, so maybe I try and get some more of those. Yeah, I don't know. We use like 10. I don't think we use as much as 10. I think we use like 7. Actually, I can check because you have a terminus, don't you? Wait, terminus only uses 1? Do I not have anything? I could have sworn I had something that uses a ton of volatiles, but I'm not seeing it. Weird. Can we build a siphon station? We can't right now because I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to under my current commission to do it, but we will once we break it apart and then we get independence. I also just noticed, I thought this was just like a really like zoomed in picture of cheese. I think this is actually just a really big cheese, right? Because we could see there's this like man-sized person making the cheese. So I think this is just, this isn't zoom picture, but large cheese, which is nice. Cheese to meet me, indeed, I know. And then domain arcology. Or domain arcology. I believe I need 4 for the gene lab. I can check. It's approximately 0% complete. But yeah, we are going to have this, which is cool. Because then we get lobster production up and running as well. Lobster production at 224%, and actually it's probably going to go up even more. It's kind of hard to beat. That's kind of hard to beat. Giant cheese. Man, I love giant cheese. I love giant cheese. There are going to be so many lobsters. I know, we're bringing Volturni back. I'm bringing Volturni back. Them other fellas don't know how to act. What? I don't remember exactly how the song goes, but that was... Of course, an accurate rendition. Alright, upgrade to high command is... Yeah, extra stability and ground defense strength. It does require a ton of production, though. My goodness. I guess the military base already does, though, right? We're gonna have heavy batteries. Heavy production's being made. I don't know if anyone can break through this. And this is... Alright, we're upgrading... We'll upgrade it to high command. There's no reason not to. The usual suspects reminder. Yeah. We'll stop in and see if they have it. We already checked Syndria a little bit ago. Oh wait, no, sorry. Or we'll be checking Hypercell and Colon, which we haven't been to yet today. Okay, you go there. Let's go to Volturni's home. Because you also finished, so I can upgrade you to high command as well. I also need to give it a AI core. And then if I go to university, I mean, I could build it here. I guess now that we have the cheese factory, we are exporting and technically making money here now, which is cool. So I could build a patrol fleet. I could build we can build ground defenses. We can build a food processing plant. Interesting. It's not too bad. It is an industry though. So it's like a mini industry that I guess does a mix of... Yeah, it has a high cost, but it lets us get some food and supplies at the same time. That could be useful, though. How big is our fleet? Pretty decent sized. Big only because Syndria is selling us mega hulls. That is true, though. Again, it's like we're doing well in the sense that Syndria isn't currently on our ass. Once Syndria is on our ass, things get difficult. Sorry, before I forget. Okay, talk to the archivist. I'll talk to the archivist. Gravitational dynamo. I think I need one of those, actually. What is the wine drinking executive annoyed about? What is this? Oh, she can give me a fleet? Or give me a, bounty, I guess? Interesting. So I don't know... Is this like I guess TriTech maybe just has like different flavor text for that quest. I think that's just a regular bounty though. We attack far more frequently as well because we don't have the Syndrian umbrella to hide behind. That is why I'm trying to build up the fleet now. That is why I'm trying to build up like these defenses now so I at least can have a okay sized fleet. How's it going, Grey Window? Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. What are you up to? And let's check Exotica branch. Do they have term subsystems? They do! We don't have enough money. We don't have enough money. Flobin, I'm so sorry. No, we'll sell stuff. We'll sell stuff. It's like 20k. We can sell like, yeah, we can sell stuff for 20k. It would be really funny though if I was like, sorry, Flobin, I can't buy it. We don't have the money. Time to sell some stuff. Yeah, how goes the war? So we're probably not going to do the war today. Unfortunately, I can't stream for all that long, and I think the war will probably take like 6-7 hours. So instead, we're just gonna go build up a little bit of a nest egg a little more, because I can only stream for like 2 or 3 today. And we'll have to do the war next week, which I know is kind of lame, and I do apologize, because I know I said we would be doing it this week. Stream it tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing RuneScape, because we missed RuneScape last Wednesday, so I need to still make up RuneScape. Alright, let's get you your term subsystems. So we'll have to wait a little bit, unfortunately. Say lovey, you know. Alright, and then we're gonna go to you, and we'll give you that. Alright, so we're gonna go to exotics. Exotics. I do have to take off your dry flux vent, though, because I don't think you can have both. Do you want to take off the dry flux vents? They are real, you're not crazy? I don't know, it seems a little crazy. Seems a little crazy. You've been talking about these term subsystems. I'm not seeing it on my screen right now, so maybe you are crazy after all. Because the dry flux vent is really helping you out. You should be able to handle both. Do you not? I don't think these take bandwidth, do they? I don't think dry flux vent takes bandwidth. Expand exotics. Oh no, that's just saying. I thought that was giving me more. It might have changed where you can only have one. I kind of thought you could only have one of these guys, so I am surprised when you said we could have both. You can install more than one exotic per ship. Maybe. I don't know, dude. I don't quite remember. I mean, it can be an either or. But I do think I think you kind of need the dry flux vents. That is like your entire. Wait, no, you can't. You should be able to, because some of the other things are like you have to have. Some of them are like you can have. What do you call it? Like the whole point of the piers is that you. Okay, maybe. Oh no, I just have to hit use chip. My bad. I just had to hit use. I'm a little stupid sometimes. You're afraid to have freezer, so you have to eat 5 pounds of French fries in the next 2 hours. I mean, it kind of sucks. It does suck to waste food, but please don't eat so much that you feel sick or anything. Communism. I hope you're doing good though. Welcome in. What are you up to? Honestly, if I go up to Mr. 20k up here, I go to exotics. A demon subcore? What does this do? This is interesting. I increase damage dealt and received. I don't think I need to do more damage though, but if I build in an alpha subcore here, I could get, let's see, I could reduce weapon cost massively, which would be cool. I have a freezer. It might just be that they don't have one where they're at. You have a mini freezer that can't fit fries. Ah, I see. Sorry to hear that. You're having some fry trouble. You're at a pound of 2 of. Again, if you feel like you're sick, please don't eat that many fries. It's that problem. Wait, I have maxed out. Wait, I already maxed out caps and. Oh, that's right, because I took off the other fighters. Okay, I guess I don't really need to do that. I could do a different exotic. Plasma flux is interesting. This would reduce my combat readiness massively though, but I guess this is what you use if you want to put OP elsewhere. I mean, theoretically, I could put Junos on here, or Gravitons, or some other type of medium beam weapon. There are still weapon slots available if I want to try to save some points. Subcore mods are based. They are pretty based. I'm trying to figure out what else I want though. Dry flux vents. I will say, this would be very funny. Just have it have the entirety of the Iapetus just shift with the dry flux. It would be kind of funny to see. Hacked Missile Forge is Nice. Turn I don't have. Spooled feeders. Let's see. I don't hate spooled feeders. Well, you have no idea how it works on capitals, never tested it. I'd be kind of surprised if you could. Base field engine, cannot install. I'm leaning towards alpha subcore, because I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 large slots, I think, in total. How many larges do I have? 1, yeah, that's 1, 3, 5, 7, 10. I have 10 larges, so that's a minimum plus 40 more OP. And not counting everything else as well. I could probably... I mean, I could either use that to get some better fighters, I could throw on like Junos, or I probably would just throw on Gravitons, but I could throw on other stuff as well. I think it's worth it. It does cost an alpha core. I have, how many alpha? I have 6 though. And like, I really have more alpha cores than this. I'm kind of just all over the place with them in the sense that I have them on like things that don't really need them right now just because I don't have any other slots to put them in. For like core industries, I have enough alpha cores. Rest of your days will be fries and water only. Give it the equalizer. Equalizer, I'm not feeling so hot about. Greywind, because that'll reduce my range a lot. And given that I'm trying to be a bit longer range with the Gauss cannon, I don't know. Although, does equalizer affect missile slots? If it doesn't affect missile slots, then I wouldn't hate it. But if it affects missiles as well, that's a problem. Should learn some blueprints. I keep holding on to them because I'm like, maybe I will. I don't know if I want to sell them to pirates or not. I haven't decided yet. Equalizer. Use chip. What does corrupted do? Reduces, interesting. Reduces recoil by 50% and increases turn rate by 100. Autofire leading is perfected. Weapons with the most 475 range have it increased by 400. Weapons with at least 875 have it decreased by 80 and damage increased by 20%. Wait, hold on. Double check it in the corrupted one. Remember, UAF is the only one we want. No, I know. We already sold them UAF. Only 88. Only 88. Let's see. It's increased by 20% per 100 units over. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to do some math here. 875 base range. So per 100 units over, that's a 60% damage increase. That's 100% damage increase for, or sorry, 60% damage increase for my Gauss cannons. That's kind of fucking insane. Ads, I'm so sorry, Greywind. Actually, if it's ads, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. That's right. That's right, baby. During ads, because I don't want y'all missing anything, we do the wheel. Workout wheel, workout wheel, workout wheel, spin to win, baby. Let's see what we got today. I'm feeling jumping jacks. I really don't want to do burpees. And come on, spin. Keep going. Go, 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 go. Now we're getting twists. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, during ads, we do the wheel. So that way people who are in ads don't miss any gameplay. And I get to get a little bit more active. So I'm not so, you know, dying. Okay, so you guys got to do this with me. Of course, I'm not doing this on my own. So let's get started. But now, Equalizer, I wasn't familiar with its game. That looks pretty good. Because it's, what do you call it? That much extra damage is kind of insane. I'm not the biggest fan of the range reduction. The range reduction isn't great. But, what do you call it? The damage bonus, I think, makes up for it. And there we go, 20. Alright. There we go. Thank you for the pats also. I appreciate it. Thank you for the shriek as well, Tana. I really appreciate it. All right. There we go. Oh wait, it's showing my screen. Why is it oh, because it just grabs my tab, I guess. Oh no, you can see all the other streamers I follow. Ah, you can see I follow Zin. Zin and everyone else. All right. Let's go back here. Actually, I don't think Zin was streaming when I started, so let me get a lurk up on him. I like to lurk on my other streamer people, as I know, because it's fun, and I'm, I guess, a little bit of a, gonna watch him. Welcome back, welcome back. You did not miss anything, because during the, what do you call it? During ad break, we do the workout wheel. So that way I don't, you know, that way you guys don't miss anything, because I feel bad when you guys miss stuff. So this way, we're trying it out. I think it works pretty well as a kind of compromise between doing stuff and then also needing to and also needing to like kind of have the workout wheel, because people liked it, but it did kind of kill the flow of the stream, right? Kind of killed the flow of the stream, so this is a way around it. Seriously, needing 8 programs to make a custom map? Holy cow! Are you gonna... Do I need... For Beyond All Reason, am I gonna need those programs if I want to play your custom map, or is that not something I need to worry about for next week? Might actually be very good for that Epidus, especially with them using its ship system. We'll try it out. I think Corrupted... I mean, positive multiplier by 2... Let's save, because I don't know if you can, I don't think you can remove the, what do you call it? The exotics, like you can regular weapons. You have to use a story point, so we'll save just in case it's bad. Absolutely not. It'll likely take you a few months to make a map. Oh, okay, I see. I'm excited for next week, though. I think it'll be cool. All right, they're gonna look at us. I'll allow the scan. They're not gonna find anything. It's fine. You're not seeing many maps of a type that you like. What kind of maps do you like, out of curiosity? Huh? What? Why are we inhospitable? Okay, special functions, I guess. Just repatriate a prisoner. Alright, I don't know why they dislike me. I didn't even trade on the black market that time. That time I hadn't even gotten to trading on the black market yet. Why not simply kill Tri-Tac? You know... You do raise a good point. Why not just kill Tri-Tac? Why not? Alright, let's try... Alright, I want to see how Equalizer does. Alright, Corrupted Equalizer Core. So your range... So if we run a sim... Okay, I'll just run a sim against a... Radiant, sure. Snake paths? What does snake paths mean exactly? Actually, no, I wanna... Okay, so I wanna see... Where are my Gauss cannons? 5. So the range on you, it... Holy shit, that's far range. What? Okay. I thought it was supposed to reduce my... I guess my range before was insane. I mean, good news is I can do this. Oh, I should probably throw up my shield, huh? That might help a little. That might help some. The squalls seem to be doing fine. I mean, this guy is not a pushover when it comes to flux, so I think he is... I think we are doing a lot of nastiness to him with these Gauss cannons. Reduced by only 88. Oh, I don't know what, I thought it was like 88 per 100 over. So I thought the overall reduction would have been closer to 400. Actually, no, that would have been closer to, no, that would have been closer to like 250. Devours AI ships, by the way. Oh, nice. Okay, so in other words, I get a 60% damage boost for like the smallest range reduction known to man. I got a good feeling about this. Got a good feeling about this. Because the Gauss Cannon, I think, is, if I remember correctly, is already my highest damaging item. We're just gonna, I don't even need shields. I can just kill this guy. I'm just gonna kill him. Gonna kill him. No, yeah, we got this. We're fine. All right. I think we keep that. I think we keep it. Sure, it doesn't make too much sense, and it'll be very easy to go over the walls of the air, but you really want 1 or 2 single lane pathing on team games. A long path that ends up towards the enemy. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. I'm excited to see it when it's done. You got your Equalizer Core day 1. It's the oldest thing known to man. Well, my Equalizer Core was like even older than that, because I got it from my dad who works at Xbox when they were making the prototype Equalizer Core, so mine's actually older and cooler than yours. Not even using the ship system. I always forget about ship systems. Wait. That's super good as well. No, yeah, we're gaming here. We could game even harder, though. We could game even harder. Because we haven't built in any of the upgrades, have we? I could throw in Infernal Engines. If I want to get more speed. Tracer recoil calculator. Weapons turn slower, but I have more health and less recoil. Give it a demon core. I mean, do I want to increase damage received? I don't know, because it's like, it is 20% though. Min-max that ship. It'll, you know, we do have, what, 2,300, almost 2,400 armor, 28,000 hull, an absolute truckload of dissipation and flux cap. All right, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Okay. We also have a lot more space, a lot of extra OP now. It is, as they say, very funny. It is quite funny. The question is, what do I do with this? Do I put in drones, or do I put in, I kind of think I put in more turrets, honestly. I think we put in more turrets more than anything. I could put in Junos. I like Junos. Why not? Because the air, I'm gonna be real, the fighters were not fighting, as the kids say. Grabbings, attack lasers. Ooh. Grab me. Okay. Ooh, actually, that could be good, because that way we just constantly keep people's shields up. And tack lasers. I don't know if I have any tack lasers. I'm out of. How are you out of? Okay, well, like, I'm sure I have grab beams at my regular base. 1k plus range, higher range weapons get bigger bonuses. Oh, that's a good. Oh, that's true. All right, hit undo. The bigger the weapon, the better the bonus, right? So they'll do even more damage. Although I guess these guys aren't for damage, just to keep pressure up on a shield so it can't go back down, right? Thank you for the water, Martinius. Thank you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. All right, what we're gonna do, because we can put these on now. I don't know if I want them. I don't really care that much about stuff facing behind, truth be told. I really just care about up here on the sides. For now, we'll put these on, and then we'll stop by our place where we have all of our weapons stored and pick up from there. Struggling with Hoi 4. Ooh, what kind of run are you doing? Are you still doing that France run? Sorry to hear you're struggling, though, and thank you for the streak. I really appreciate it. All right, well, we're gonna do... Did we... Okay, so we will leave trade. I do not have what I need. I mean, I could get... I can't afford that, though. I'm trying to think of what I can afford. I could sell these random guns I have. I could sell a lot of the guns I have, actually. I'm not using them for anything. I literally just stopped and topped off my guns, so these are just like this is just the random shit I got from killing Inadar, which I don't really care about. All right, let's head to Chancellor. Chancellor did not needing the most supply. Well, I guess it's because I may have attacked the other places. I kind of created the demand there. Should learn some blueprints. I don't know. I'm kind of, again, I'm thinking like, what if I want to give them to pirates later, right? I do want to see the pirates get a little bit more of UAF ships in their fleet because they have the UAF blueprints. I do want to see that happen. You're really disappointed at peace deal with Iran between USSR and UK made you not occupy lands of allies they took from Germany and Italy. Yeah. Peace deals, and I feel like peace is the one thing in Hoi 4 that's just a mess, right? Because it's like peace deals will randomly take land that you're occupying and just give them to someone else because reasons. I also kind of hate how you can't do like a white peace for like X amount of territory. Like this may sound weird, but it's like if when you make claims in Hoi 4, you make claims on specific territory, right? You're like, oh, I want to have like, I want to own this state. I want to own this state of like Paris when I'm attacking France or whatever. I don't actually know if it's called Paris. But when you actually do the war, you just fight for the whole country, right? It's weird. It's like, why am I justifying for a single state if I can't then just take that state and say, all right, I'm done, you know? I think there should be, maybe, I don't know if taking war score, probably not like in Crusade. Well, no, I think it could be like Crusader Kings where you can do a ticking war score where you don't take the entirety of the country, but if you hold the place you're claiming for long enough, you can call for a white peace where you take just that piece of land. I think that would be a nice change, and I think it'd make it so that the world doesn't spiral majorly out of control all the time. Because I get it's a World War II sim, you want World War II to happen, but like if I'm, if I'm like in our Denmark game, I'm Denmark, I want to take a bit of Swedish land. I don't want to have to, me with my little spat with Sweden escalating into China fighting Chile is kind of like, there's almost like too much escalation sometimes, it feels like. Once playing as Czechoslovakia after Poland capitulated Germany for no reason, occupied all Slovakia and broke all of your own lands, basically forced you to retake it. Yeah. You do get more opinion penalty if you take more than you have claims for in a peace conference, and world tension escalates more. Oh, okay. Well, that is good to know then. I didn't know that was how that mechanic works. So I am glad that they have something like that there. I'm glad that they have something kind of like that in there. Because it's like, but kind of like in the Winter War, for instance. If you do the Winter War as Finland, if you take up to Leningrad, then you can immediately force a white peace. We saw with Uruguay, if you're fighting Brazil, if you just take the I think it's like region, it's not Regional del Sud. It's like, but the one state bordering north of you, if you take that, you can then force them to white peace. I think there should be more options for that where you don't have to fight the entire country but can force a white peace. I think it would make the game it'd make the game a lot more fun, and not me having a tiny border war escalate into invading the Soviet Union every single game, right? That's kind of and it's like, it's not an easy balance to strike. I do not envy the game developers for having to find it. Hybrid of EU4 and Hoi 4. I think a hybrid of the EU4 system and Hoi 4 would be good, because like with EU4, it's like if you get too much land, then a coalition forms to stop you. I think something like that could work really well for Hoi 4. Like if you build yourself up too much and too powerful, then other countries get involved. Kind of like how they have Monroe Doctrine, but Monroe Doctrine built in is pretty bare bones. It's just, are you European invading the South America? If yes, get Monroe Doctrine. Otherwise, it doesn't matter, right? So just go to Sindria, the Volturni invasion. Oh, that's actually good. I completely forgot about that. We are gonna go. All right, we're gonna stop at Nasayo, and then we'll head back. I don't think. Wait, is the Volturni invasion happening like right now? It's getting invaded. They are getting invaded. I think we got a little bit of time though. Still. We got a little bit of time still. 37 days. This will take how long? I want to head here. 12 days. No, we should. Yeah, we can. No, we need to head back. We need to head back because here is, yeah, this is 25 days and I don't have any big stars nearby. I could try, I guess I could, no, I could head for this black hole and then use that to shoot myself back here. We're going to do that because I do need to stop in Nasayo. You're not sure if any Paradox games really has good peace system, but EU4 is probably the best. I would agree. I would agree. Crusader Kings, I think they all have aspects that I like and wish that they would implement in the other games. Like, I like how in Crusader Kings they have the ticking war score, so if you own what you're making claims for, you'll eventually work your way to winning, unless like some other really big event happens, like you lose your capital or something. I like how in Stellaris, when I like how for Stellaris, how it's more than just killing like fleets. You also you have planets, you have fleets, you have ground invasion. Like there's a lot of stuff there that counts into the peace score, which I like. For EU4, I like how they have the coalition system. I think that's cool. I think that makes it feel a lot more, what do you call it? A lot more like what you do affects the world at large. I should try EU3 sometime. I'd be down. I still need to get more into EU4. I've only played like 20, 30 hours of EU4. I enjoyed all of it. But I'm still a little bit of a baby in that regard. Antimatter synthesis. Very cool. However, what I really need is fracking. Because right now, yeah, I do not have the production I need. I do not have the production I need, which is unfortunate. EU5 is dropping soon. Yeah, I know EU5 is dropping soon, which is kind of... It's under 6 weeks, right? Because it's dropping mid-November. So probably close to around 6 weeks. We need consumer goods? Nah. Nah, I don't even have the light industry set up for it right now. I mean, if we do antimatter synthesis, I guess we could go become the big field producer, couldn't we, though? EU5 will be like EU4, which is a cell of a game, as it goes with Paradox. That's true. Yeah, I'm enjoying EU4 a lot, but I didn't start playing it till after they released like 20 DLCs, and I just got all of it with all the DLCs on sale, right? I do worry that EU5 might feel a little bit bare bones because they're gonna make a billion DLCs later, right? Yeah, I'm not sure what. There's a lot of stuff we need to get. What is cloning? I can produce organs? That's actually super nice. Hold on. AI basic algorithms. Interesting. So if this isn't, I can install it, but it takes ship equipment. Interesting. And launch EU4 was literally a joke, but it's pretty fleshed out now. Yeah, that's kind of what I worry about. Population +5. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. It's more of a... yeah, actually, no, I think we grab cloning. If we grab cloning and build that real quick, it's just another thing to make our colonies grow quicker, which I'd like. Terraforming templates. We'll probably get it to get to the stuff over here, but we are not going to be terraforming. I feel terraforming is too broken in this game and removes I feel terraforming removes the fun of trying to find that system that you want, you know? If I can just terraform and fix it, then it's like, what's the point? Significantly smaller map. Tech tree was very different. Game balance was much weirder as well. That EU4 was just really different. Even a couple years in, there were ridiculous bugs. Like, you found you could take over allies' land in peace deals. Yeah, it's like... I mean, I will say Paradox is a much bigger company since that... I mean, really, well, I was gonna say, I feel like the only game that they've really released since because I feel like Paradox really got big during COVID. Because obviously a lot of people went in, and I feel like they've always... I don't think they've been small, but I feel they've definitely gotten bigger over the past 5 to 8-ish years, and since EU4 is like older than that, I hope they've, you know, been able to scale that growth into a more complete product here, but we'll have to see. The small indie studio pair, yeah, like they're not a small indie studio. I don't think they were a small indie studio, but I don't think they were like I don't think they were as big as they are now, right? I don't know. Yeah, they've never really been small, but I feel like they're bigger, so I'm hoping... It is probably a fair bit of a... Oh wait, I don't care about being here. Sorry, I meant to go to here. I'm hoping that they will, you know, be really good, but we'll just have to see. They've gotten bigger with success. That's what yeah, they've gotten bigger with success, so I hope with that success we get a more complete product with less bugs than like maybe EU4 was when it initially released. They were AA and a AA to AAA publisher. CK2 was their big game before, and that was popular pre-2016. Actually, that's a good point. CK2 was a pretty big hit. Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Mining, change specialization. Interesting. So I guess this makes it to where I get just organics instead of organics and volatiles, but I kind of like having both. Can I install anything? I'll install this though. Just get even more organics, because why not? Also Victoria. That's kind of crazy to hear, because I like Vicky 3, but I feel like that's it's interesting to hear that that's been like their big game, you know? I don't know, it's a cool one, but I guess it's not one that I really thought as being super, super big. It's nice, though. Vicky 2 was big. Oh, yeah, we're putting an AI course. I mean, I could put... Actually, I am gonna... Sorry, not item. I am gonna install AI cores here. Reason being, having bigger stockpiles would actually be really helpful, because that means if these colonies get, like, blockaded or bombarded or whatever, it takes a longer time for them to get really... destabilized. It boosted volatile. Did it as well? It shouldn't. Mantle Boar shouldn't affect volatiles, though. Mantle boar specifies just organics. Interesting. Yeah, I see it. Now I see it though. You're right. +3 from mantle boar. Very interesting. We are now the biggest producer of volatiles in the market. That just massively increased our market cap. We suddenly got a lot of money there. Same with organics, actually. I was originally just going for the food market, but I think we're just in the everything market now. I think we're just in the needing everything market at this point. We're only size 5. I mean, we can only go up to size 6 though. We're pretty close to our cap here. But no, we can definitely upgrade mining to something else though. That's interesting, very interesting. Trade goods. Do I have anything in storage? No. I have a fair bit of resource stockpiles. Okay, so wait, but Vicky 2 was like big, and then Crusader Kings 2 was big. What else did they have, I guess, that was like big after that? I'm interested. Tell me. Heavy production completed. Ooh, nice. If I go to you, I think I should be able to build better heavy production. Choose upgrade. Okay. Heavy industry. I just barely don't have enough money. Barely don't have enough, which is unfortunate. We'll get there though. We'll get there. City Skylines. I always forget City Skylines is a Paradox game, actually. No, you're so right. It feels, whenever I think of Paradox games, I think of like, you know, I think of like big grand strategy with a lot of spreadsheet, well, not literal spreadsheets, like a lot of strategy and a lot of numbers and template designing. I always kind of forget City Skylines is a really big hit for them as well. E3 was popular, CK was popular, CK2 was popular, City Skylines 2, Hoi 2 and 3. Okay. You know, so they've been big. Do you guys feel like, I feel like they've gotten much bigger in recent years. Do you guys feel like that's the same, or am I just kind of, a little off with that? And it got us like halfway. 23 days. So we can cut that in half. We can cut that in half. Yeah, we can cut that in half because we're not at base. So yeah, we should get there in time. Paradox is very hands-off with its published games. They're just the publisher. Oh, so they didn't. So unlike Hearts of Iron or like Stellaris, when Paradox develops it, does City Skylines just get published by them? Also, welcome in, Eddie. Hope you're doing good. You only buy the base games. You did buy some DLC for your E4, but you stopped playing it a lot. Yeah, it really does feel like with a lot of Paradox games, and I know we've had this conversation a million times, where the DLC kind of feels necessary sometimes. But I mean, I'm liking EU4. I'm almost certainly going to like EU5, so I think it'll be fun. Stellaris as well for sure. That was my introduction to Paradox games. When did Stellaris initially come out, actually? When did it initially come out? I feel like I want to say it wasn't too long ago. They're not developed, but just the publisher. I feel like CK3 DLC could have been better, and that was if we already got China with Royal Court. I feel like, yeah, CK3 is, for what for some of the DLCs, what it looks like they add doesn't kind of always feel like it lines up for the price point, you know? Like, again, Tours and Tournaments. Tours and Tournaments is fun. I like Tours and Tournaments. $20 is a lot to ask for essentially just one extra event that your guys do. Maybe, I don't think it does any other stuff. Also, we're gonna assign, oh, can I not? Oh, I can't put in the Nanoforge yet. Interesting. It was so different a decade ago, 2016, yeah. I played Stellaris at release and I enjoyed it. No, it had to be earlier than 2016. Did it have like an early access? Because I remember I had braces when I played Stellaris. Because I remember the thing that made me buy it, was because I was in the orthodontist office and I saw like a video about it. And I was like, oh, this looks cool. So, but I got my braces off before 2016. Was it really 2016? Really? I thought it was like 2014. The DLC map was pushed back because of COVID. No, I know. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes it feels kind of like, especially, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. That's the eternal question of me going, so, yeah, you know. You don't really like CK, I never got bonded with the game. I think that's fair. I think all Paradox games, like, if you like one, there's a good chance you like the other, but it's not necessarily guaranteed, because they are all fairly different in their own ways. They revealed it in early 2015, but didn't come out till May 9th, 2016. Huh. I don't know why I feel like I remember that being way later. Anyways, we can sell... Is there anything we can sell real quick? I'll just sell, like, a couple of this. And then I'm gonna go and do this, do this, do this. Upgrade to heavy industry, please. And I click on this, install item. I can't install the item yet, but I can at least assign the AI core. Get some extra production. Yeah, so we'll have the extra heavy machine. We'll have the heavy machinery production we need, and then I guess we'll also get the ships and stuff as well, hopefully. Need to wait until it's done? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, no, we'll just... Although, because I looked over... Are these guys still fighting? Did they kill the lane state for me? I came all the way over here, and the AI was like, nah, don't worry, we got this. We got this, man. I guess they did it for me. What is my... Oh, because we got a task force here. Okay, that makes more sense. I was about to say, like, how did that happen? Wait, we have faction bounties for lane state? I think I found a way to make some money, guys. Maybe just a little bit, just a tiny bit. We are running out of supplies, though. I can get them from Cullen for cheap. We're gonna head for Cullen, pick up supplies, and then I think we're gonna, and then I think we'll attack some of the lane state stuff for the bounty. There's an ox. Oh yeah. Oh wait, there is. I do actually need to grab an ox. That would be nice. There's an oxide, which is not an ox, unfortunately. Bento, Hermes, and Duramelon. No, oxide is a, we can check, but I'm fairly certain it's a lane state ship, but I don't... let's see. Yeah, no. It's not, like, increasing my burn rate. Unfortunate. I do need to get one, though. I only have, like, 20 days of supply. Yandor deterioration, let's go! That's what I like to see. Alright, so they're basically 1 month away from falling apart. Love that. Love that, actually. Take like 1,000 supplies. It'll kind of eat into next month's profits, but it'll be what it be. Next month should have I should have really good profits though, because now I have now that I got that mining up and running with that mining bore, I should get a ton of extra money. We'll have to see. It'll also just be cheaper because what do you call it? Ooh, and Volturni's home. Yeah, 174k from this one is pretty nice. Loud stone scraping on stone sound. Welcome back, Flamin. Welcome back. You can launch from the black hole. We could. I don't think we need to, though. Or, how far is it? Because it does cost me... It does cost quite a bit of fuel. And I kind of don't want to use that much fuel. So I think we hold off on that. For now. Yeah, a black hole? Yeah. But it has a kind of a high fuel cost I want to avoid if I can for the moment. We need to find an operative, though. 100% we need to find an operative. But no, mining. I want to get that upgraded as soon as we can. I guess we'll go into... I don't really know what the upgrade tree is for mining. We can check research. If we go to geothermal fracking... Actually, that's just a flat... It looks like that's just a flat upgrade. Which is cool. Yeah, May doesn't want to use the 500 fuel, losing 160 a day. I never said I was smart. I never said I was smart. Okay. So basically, deep mining, I have to have a mantle bore for it. But if I do have a mantle bore, it gets really, really good. You don't know if fracking can have it? It might... can it? Would it pop up? It's not... It doesn't pop up here if I could or couldn't. Let's see. It looks like, I think regardless, we want to keep going down this path. We've been over this last year. Yeah, but the mod's changed a lot since then, so I don't know if it's still... I don't know if it... I know back then it couldn't, but I don't know if that's how it is now. Right? They've had some updates since... Wait, how are you neutral? You literally just... Did we make peace? Hold on. Did we make peace? You literally just tried invading me. How does Lane State feel about me? How do they feel? No, they're hostile. I don't know why they say neutral. Oh, they're neutral because they don't know who I am. I see. You're not. Yeah, I don't have my stuff on. Etoble faction. Yeah, well, unfortunately for them, they are going to die. L4 Asgard complex as well? I think I know where I'm heading next. Move in. Let's do this. Yeah, no, we are going to kill them for sure. I want to see how the Tanker Dreadnought does. I'm genuinely curious. The Eminet? Oh, the crew hates her because she died too many times. I see. That is unfortunate. I'll have to get a different pilot in there. They are Hedge, but I don't think I'm at war with Hedge right now. I don't believe I'm currently fighting Hedge, which is good. I'll throw you in with the Castigator, Gentle. Okay. Gonna have you guys go right here. Castigator go right there. Let's get our little groups up. You guys on the right. Right there. And I want you guys on the left over here. Alright, and I'll put you over here as well. No, you stay with the other Bias. You make sure you go over there. Go Gadget. It's not Go Gadget Suicide. Oh, I thought you said... I missed the drone part. I was gonna say, you're not Go Gadget Suicide. I'm giving you direction so you don't get yourself killed. You deploy her at the end of the battle and have her stick back. That's what we're gonna do, yeah. How's the Ipidus look now? Oh, I'm an idiot. I completely forgot to pick up our weapon. I completely forgot to finish refitting it when we were at our previous base. Little lopsided, but still very good. At least we don't have siege towers, yeah. But no, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go... Okay, these guys are maybe a little too close, actually. Let's spread out like a little bit more, like over here. Spread out more like over in this way. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna come from this side, that's fine. Well, you know what? We'll get weapons here now. I do apologize. My amazing memory, once again snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Wait. There's a snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. I don't know which one is the right saying now. They both sound wrong. I'm trying to say it incorrectly as a joke, but I don't remember which way is incorrectly. That went pretty well right there. We heavily boosted attack. Yeah, we have a 60% attack, or sorry, an 80% attack bonus right now. Which, you know, is kind of a lot. Holy. Do you see how much the flux jumped up from a single gas rifle shot? That is kind of absurd. All right, you know what? Actually, no, go in there. You go search and destroy. Everyone else go up like right here. You go search and destroy though, Ipidus. I think you can go for blood. It does work both ways. It works both ways. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like snatching defeat from the jaws of victory means I was about to win, but then I lost and snatched defeat, while snatching victory from the jaws of defeat sounds like I was about to lose, but then I got a victory out of it, I think. So snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, I think is what I meant to say. I think that's what I meant to say. That project's once again proving it's the best anti-missile. It deleted their entire salvo. I know, it's so good. It's so fun. Minus 88 range was 20% per every 100 over. Yeah, I thought it was 88 per 100 over, so I was gonna say, like, okay, so it's basically just minus 100 until I get down to, you know, 875, which is still, you know, not great, but it is what it is for the damage bonus. But no, this is kind of crazy. Maybe we should give the Ipidus 20k some Project Silks. Honestly, Maybe. Maybe. Replace one of the squalls with the Project Silk. Although it's not really struggling to deal with missiles is the thing. Because Project Silk is like is basically a big ol' AA weapon, right? It's over 120. We shouldn't have 100. Is it 120? Wait, how do you get to 120 for math? Our base range there, and it's dependent per weapon, but our base range is only 1200, so it shouldn't get that high. As no IFF, it'll shoot down your missiles and ships as well. Oh, then yeah, I definitely don't want to give that to this guy, because then I'll be shooting I'll be shooting a squall volley, and it'll just get immediately destroyed by its own stuff. It's fine here for now, but yeah, I should probably keep them separate then. Isn't this the best idea you've had? It's, you know, it's a pretty good one. I'll give you that. I'll give you that for certain. Yeah, and we'll get to see. We'll check after the battle how much damage each thing how much damage each thing did, and who did what. All right. Look at the range of that PD. It's wild. Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure how I got that. Actually, I mean, I don't even think I have ballistic rangefinder on them. This is just like regular PD. No, wait, I think it's Murapaka's actually. I think it might be UAF, which is why it's so good. I'll have to check. I'll have to check what it is. It's not that bad for friendlies because it does have an arc line, but you don't want to use it on your primary missile ship. Yeah. No need for a PD assault conversion. We did try doing a PD assault conversion earlier with the 15K, and it didn't go great. So I don't know how well it would work on the 20K. But holy shit, that's a lot of range. Honestly, I do kind of want to try a PD assault conversion now. I do kind of want to try it. You're just a vibe. You just kind of hang. Oh, I did forget to tell you to go forward. I did forget to tell you to. Actually, I'm gonna take command of the action. I'm gonna put in you. I'm gonna put in this guy so that they get the easy loyalty. And then I'll just do full assault. But no, we can try. I don't, part of it is that I don't think there's a very good large PDs that are good for like killing ships, right? There's not a good large PDs that are good at that. There's a few, you know, there's a few that exist that have like really large flak or maybe some guns. But for a ship that's so reliant, excuse me, hiccups, on large weapon slots, I don't know. I don't know. What would you, like for a large PD slot made to kill things with PD assault conversion, what would you guys put on that? Because I'm not sure. Alright, yeah, and that's just these last couple guys. I don't know where the one with the terrible... I don't know where you are. I don't know where they are, but I'm sure they're somewhere. Probably failing. Autopilot moment. Oh, wait, did I... Where? Oh, whoops. That explains a lot as to why I have just myself going all the way out there. Honestly, being able to kind of 1v1 this bigger cruiser with the autopulse lasers is nice to see. Yeah, now you can see my 8 billion autopulses in action. Should have sent you in to see how fast it is. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have. That's a good point. Alright. Continue. Pick through the wreckage. That's a lot of food that somebody needs. And boy, do I intend to give it to him. Also got a faction. 3 separate faction bounties right now. 3 separate faction bounties for one guy. Or for one fleet. It's kind of crazy. Where's L4? We're going to Valhalla. I don't think we're currently fighting the hegemony, so it should be okay. Yeah, they're suspicious when we're not actively fighting, so I can sell them the goods they are now lacking. We got food for days? I know we do. We're no longer fighting Legio. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. Oh, so I went a little too fast there. I'll turn on transponder. They're probably gonna like board me and get a little pissy, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, and autosave. Nice. That's sell the food we're not fighting to Legio. No. I'm gonna sell it to L4 because they were sending it to L4, which means L4 is now in a shortage, so I can get way more money from if I sell it to them. essentially everything that I just got is now going to be in desperate need here. Yeah, see? So I can sell, of course, on the black market. Sell the metals, sell this, sell the food, sell... we got a lot of supplies, but I am going to keep the supplies, because I want those. In the biz, we call this extortion. This is literally just the economy. What do you mean extortion? Get out. Don't worry about it. Cheese. Oh, they do also need the cheese. Nice call. Holy cow, that's a lot. Man, they do not mess around with cheese here, do they? They do not play when it comes to cheese. I'm kind of sad that these two haven't been desived yet. I think I'm gonna have to go change that. I think I'm gonna have to go change that they're not currently desived. Where are they? Unidar Prime. All right. How much supplies? Let's go to Hybrasil. Let's get the supplies we need. Sure, you can scan me. No. I'll disengage. I'm not giving you my contraband, loser. I'll make you pissed at me, but I'm not giving you my contraband. Fuck off. Pardon my French. Paying more for cheese than the actual food. Look, cheese is a delicacy that we can't let pass us by. What can I say? They're big as a human. That is also true. We're not selling cheese. We're selling like a warehouse-sized singular block of cheese 344 times. That's got to count for something. Also, if I go to you, you're still upgrading. Just trying to figure out what I need to build and where. Okay, I have storage on these worlds I need to pick up. Volturni, you. Not really much I can build here. Yeah, because I already have the tea. I could give it an AI core to get more cheese. Should probably do that. Cheese is stinky, but it tastes so good. The cheese blocks are as tall as a human. Wait a second, the sector doesn't have cows who are getting milked. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about where the cheese comes from, and don't worry about the suspiciously dry-looking rat girls. It's fine. Don't think about it too much. Cullen. Yeah, you can scan. Jerks. Jerks. I guess that's what I get for constantly trading on the black market, though, right? Like, oh no, I keep getting scanned. Why are they doing this to me? Meanwhile, trading everything I have. The what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything is awesome, as the kids say. Yeah, that's a lot more supplies we got than when we had to buy them domestically. Because we don't get the cheap ones. How many more is gonna get out of sale? Honestly, I might even just buy all that they are currently selling on sale. I'm even doing legitimate commerce right now. That's how many supplies I need. But no, I do love how for Rebel Rats, they are just entirely a bunch of rat puns. I think it's really cute. Rebel Rats are a fun faction. We got 115k from cheese. We got a lot of money off cheese. We really did. The Rat Girls, Greywind, the well-known, very canonical rat girls that live in the sector. Don't tell me you've forgotten about the well-known rat girls. Such as Provis Baird. Yeah, how could you forget about the rat girls? They've been there from day one in lore, of course. Of course they've been in there since the day one lore. Alright, let's head back to Unidar Prime. If I accomplish one thing this stream, it's going to be making sure all of Unidar gets desived. I don't know how they're not already. It said they were close, but I think they got some kind of support back, so I need to remove that. There's rat girls in RimWorld's modding scene. I know, I've played it. It's actually a very nice, it's actually a very well-made mod. It's as far as mods go, it's pretty well balanced, and it's a fun one. Please don't bring him here. It's unfortunately too late. I'm sorry. Like rats boarding the Mayflower as they came to North America here to spread and propagate. They will in fact be in the start. They will in fact make their way to the sector as well. Wait, I was gonna fight Lane State, wasn't I? I was gonna fight Lane State. Is that bounty still active? Let me check first. These are anime rack. Yeah, well, I'd argue more a little cartoon. It's like a cute little cartoon sketch for Rebel Rats. It's a fun one. Okay, bounties. Let me see. All right, hegemony. No. You guys, no. You guys. Okay, there is a lane state bounty for 25 days still from these guys, but it looks like all the... Oh, lane state. Lane state. Lane state. Okay, there's actually 4 bounties right now for lane state. So we're gonna maybe pay them a little bit of a visit. Because that's like 25k per frigate, which is actually... That'll very quickly spiral. You know, buff the 20k first? If I had time to, I would, but these bounties don't have that much time on them, so we're gonna try and get in and just kill the... We could kill the main lane state defense fleet, I think. It's a scary one, but if we avoid the station at the same time, I think we can manage. It's faction bounties? Yeah, sorry. Guys, please, he's affected by the enemy stand. You can only remember the last 3 things. It's not that it's not because I'm affected by the enemy stand. I'm just a little, what's the word? I'm trying to think of a nice way to phrase it. I don't want to say dumb. It sounds mean. Little scatterbrain sometimes. How much do you think a Star Fortress is worth? I don't think a Star Fortress is worth that much is the problem. It's like, it's better if I had a dedicated mission to kill the Star Fortress, sure. But just kind of as it exists, I don't think it's worth all that much. Alright, so like if I kill this lane state patrol, move into engage, auto-resolve. I do feel a little bad auto-resolving them. Let's do this. Continue, pick through the wreckage. So that's 8,000. So that was 32,000 for this, not even killing the whole little patrol. Pursue, second in command. We'll do it again. And that should be enough. Yeah. So that's another... That's another 20k right there. And these are like, that's a little patrol. Stupid, unlike you, Chief Dumbass. I think there's a, you know, this may sound weird. I think there's a difference between being a dumbass and being stupid. You know? I think being a dumbass implies, but I think it's like the difference between wisdom and intelligence. I think stupid is lacking intelligence. I think dumbass is lacking wisdom, you know? Like that's how I would phrase it. Alright, let's go kill these guys though. Alright, let's do this. For Magawin, Pride, and Glory. I don't know what faction you are. I have quite a few installed. Alright, so you are hostile. Are you following me? You're not coming to me though, and I don't get a bounty to fight you, so I'm not going to, in fact. Alright. Let's try and kill this guy before his allies get close. Okay, we can do this. We got this. Who do you call if he's lacking experience? I don't know. I guess you gotta learn somehow, right? Just gotta maybe do your best. Do your best and hope that the rest works out. We're gonna go, because I don't want my ships to get too burnt out here. But this is a bigger fleet, so I do kind of want to be using my better ships here. Okay, and then I can't really deploy anything else, can I? Alright, we'll just have to do this deployment. Not the biggest fan, but it works. Naive. I could see naive. I think that works. Not hired is what you call them. You expect your entry-level applicants to have 10 years experience. Ooh, isn't that the feeling sometimes? I'm very, very happy to not have to be in the job hunt anymore. Okay, so if we put these guys left, I'll put you guys over here. I'll give these guys this as well. I know it's like, why do you use the same strategy every time? Because it works. It works. I go hold a sentry jammer in the bottom right, wait till they get close. I might move up a little bit, but I like being close to where I spawn, because then I get more reinforcements quicker, right? Then I get my reinforcements quicker, which is cool. Although I do always make the same mistake of putting them way too close to each other. I always imagine it's a lot... I always imagine these distances are bigger than they really are. So I'm gonna grab all you. Grab you guys, put you more like right over here. More like over here. You I want being more up like right here. And then you guys I want more like over here. Game too easy. Not game too easy. I've somehow managed to actually craft a pretty okay strategy when it comes to playing this game. And you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? We'll see if I need to move these, although I think they're gonna come mostly from this way, so I think they're gonna come into me like this. And I can kind of go up like this, but if they come more like from a below, I'll move these guys' points up a little bit as well. I mean, you can see the bee, when the bees get aggressive, they get aggressive. But the software's only 7 years. Silence wretched is I, the AI interviewer, Biden blast blah. I can't believe the AI, I can't believe the AI interviewer was upset I didn't have 10 years of experience in a 3-year-old library and software. I'm gonna be real. Also, whoever came up with AI interviewers, I'm not like religious or anything, but it does make me wish for a hell, specifically so they can go to it. Because AI interviewing is genuinely the most, pardon my French, dog shit thing I think that has ever been created by the human race. I mean, I know we created, like, I don't know, like war and like famine and I don't know, I'm out of Chainsaw Man characters to name, but like, I think AI interview calls for jobs is definitely up there. Are you a box with tentacles or tentacles in a box? You know, I haven't really figured that out for myself. I think a box with tentacles though, because they're kind of like, it's kind of, well, no, I guess tentacles of the box, because I like to imagine I'm more of a hermit crab type of shell, right? Like I could switch to a different box if I needed to, I just don't. Preach? Yeah, man, what can I say? I say what the people think, and definitely not just the most lowest common denominator, ice cold take. AI influencers are worse. I mean, is AI influencer like actually a thing though that's being implemented on a mass scale, or just like a novel thing some people are doing though, right? Then again, I'm not super online. I know, shock, but I don't really use social media, so if AI influencers are like a big thing, I guess, then yeah, that is also a pretty big problem. They are at a mass scale, and yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad then, actually. Alright, I'm gonna tell you to go search and destroy, actually, because I want you to go kill these guys. We look over here, what do we got? It's not looking great. These guys are a little bit scary, but now that the 20k is, actually, I'm gonna tell you to go down here, because these guys can handle up here, but I need you to help out the mechs down here. Screw the influencers, could we please see the most vulnerable and desperate in our society, the celebrities? Actually, that's so true. That's so true. How is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson going to survive his if he goes from 28 movies a year to 27 movies a year because they made an AI big muscle guy instead? He won't survive. They steal people's faces, sell shit from China. That's pretty fucked up. That is pretty messed up, honestly. I did not know that they were doing that. It doesn't surprise me. It is unfortunate, though. I need you to move faster, idiot. I understand there's like a big capital up there you want to fight, but okay. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna have you guys fall back to here. You guys fall back to here then. I'm gonna have you guys push up to here. Because they're, what do you call it? This guy's taking far too long to get where I actually need him to be to help support, and I don't want the mechs to start dying as they're starting to get overwhelmed here. And they sell the dietary supplements. I mean, everyone's always selling dietary supplements. I can't believe, actually, that's a good point though. The AI is taking the good old-fashioned American pastime of selling really crappy products on cable TV. Like, if I see an AI ShamWow ad, then I just know we've lost as a society. The Terminators have taken over, you know? I do think that is something worth considering. See, dudes, it only took 10% damage, but I panicked. Enjoy the fight. Pretty much, yeah. Okay, you took 10% damage, but that also meant your armor was dead. I mean, you're not really using armor to begin with, but still. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ow. This guy is getting a little beat up as well. Luckily, I guess we actually positioned ourselves really well to just attack this guy from behind, which is good. Yeah, ooh, his engine fluxed out and his shields can't go all the way around. I didn't intend to position myself like that to get that guy, but it worked out really well. So please think of the encyclopedia salesman. That's a classic job. Classic job that won't exist anymore. Just like a switchboard operator and elevator bellhop, you know? AI, I can't believe AI is taking all this from us. They sell untested stuff that's not FDA approved. Yeah. I mean, I think you can still sell stuff that's not FDA approved. You just have to put a warning. Like, you can do that even if it's not like a foreign product, I think. You shouldn't have something that's not FDA approved, though. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. Way we micromanage our battles? I try to. For the more difficult ones, because if I don't, then I take unnecessary losses, right? What armor? I mean, you have a little bit, so you don't, because you have like, what, 2,000 hull? You have like 2,000 hull and 200 armor. You have enough to where a little bit of a hit won't instantly kill you, right? They have no warning. It even says FDA approved, but it's not. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, if they say they're FDA approved, but they're not, that's a little bit of a... no, that's not a little bit of a problem. That is a major problem, actually. There's a really big problem. Alright, I'm guessing I'm gonna get about 100k total from that. 75. It is increasing my rep, though, which is kind of cool. I guess I don't really need it, but, you know, every little bit helps. Okay. Special task force. How long until I'm back up at combat readiness? 5 per day. How long are these bounties for still? 44, 24, 21, 88. Okay, we've got some time. It even says approved, but it's not. No 76500. What is 76500? I'm not sure what that one means though, Tana. Cryo Sleeper? Yeah, I think they have their star base as a Cryo Sleeper, which is kind of cool. I do actually want to... I do kind of want to see what they got colony-wise. You got anything I can steal? Anything worth stealing? Lane State Battle Yards. Interesting. Huh. Okay. So in other words, it's you build a bunch of ships, but that's the only thing you can build. Neat. Oh, well, they are farming, and we know how we feel about that. You're not allowed... Sorry, you're not allowed to farm here. Only I am. You move on, prepare for bedtime. Thanks for stopping by, Eddie. I appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. Hope you get a great rest. Time to de-civ. I'm not going to de-civ them. They didn't try to invade me. I will steal their stuff, though. Maybe not, actually. That is 8,700 defense bonus. That is kind of rough. But I do really want their nano forge. Sorry, only I get to have nano forges. They did ally with the Enadar, though, and that is unforgivable. So your military options, Star Fortress and Defenders. That would be kind of a rough fight. I'm gonna try... I want to try... Oh, we're not actually hostile anymore. Okay, never mind. Never mind. In that case, I guess we'll leave. In that case, I guess we'll go. Where I'm not gonna attack them for no reason. I gotta get paid. Why was my monthly income so high? Oh, I just have income now. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Pristine Forge and 5 alphas get farmed. Unfortunately, we can't. We're friends now. The fuel company, antimatter is cheaper to you? It is. When you're making your own faction. Probably next week. I was going to start the Independence War this week. However, I can only stream for a couple hours today, which isn't enough time to do the entire Independence War. So today was just about building up, getting ready, and then next week we can jump right into it. Because I think it'll probably take like, 5 or 6 hours to go through the whole thing. And I want to do it all in one stream. I don't want to like do it half and half, you know? Don't want to do it like half and half. Military base is upgrading. I'm trying to see what else there is I need to grab. 500k. Ooh, actually, I can go to you. Oh, it's actually, this is still building. Good. And then... I guess we could stop by the cheese factory and give them that last alpha core we've got, because cheese is apparently very good for food, for money. Like 880k for the whole fleet. Yeah, we're actually... The fact that we got that as profit means that we can survive now. Because before this stream, we were not able to survive without our stipend. We'd go bankrupt otherwise. Now that does not seem to be the case anymore, which is good. When it's just 300, you know it's a deal. Yeah, honestly. All right, and now I can go right here and I can throw on the cool stuff we've got. Let me grab Mazoa. Wasn't this what you were looking for, Flamin? Or was it a different one? I do remember I really liked the Mazoas, though. Last time I used them. Ultraviolet pulse lasers. Cool. Humpback blaster. Anti-shield. Abyssal. The range is too low, though. The range is too low. Which is unfortunate. I think you... Was it ultraviolet lasers that you suggested, Greywind? I'm trying to remember what it was. There's no way I don't have... No, because Gravitons are cost 9, so I haven't gotten there yet. I was about to say, there's no way I don't have Gravitons. Ikawan? Ikawan. I'm not seeing it. I think we just stick with Gravitons, honestly. Gravitons are fine. They're fine. They do good. They keep the pressure on other shields, which is the big thing I want. They also have long range, which is cool. Yeah, I have 45 Gravitons. There we go. Yeah, 1500. Do they? Wait, okay, where was that then? Is that a weapon you saw that I just scrolled past? Because if I only have one of them, that's a problem. I only have one, but if I have a whole bunch, that could be really, really good. If it's a beam weapon. Do we want Gravitons facing the rear? I mean, I don't... Part of it, I don't have anything else to spend, man. I've kind of spent everything I can. Yeah, they're Reyna ones, which is why the PD is so good. I guess I could put in fighters if I want to. I guess we could put in better fighters if we want. I could throw on advanced optics if I want to get specifically... Actually, yeah, let's throw on advanced optics because that will... I forgot we also have the big beam weapons up top. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. And now... I don't really know what else to do. I guess we could replace this with 10 OP worth of fighters up here. I'm sure there's something for 10. Cost 10. Hex blades are fine. These are little mechs, the Musha. Guess what boosting the range by another 200 does? 40%. I think it applies to base range. I can check, but I don't think it, I think it's only a base range thing. Yeah, it's specifically base range. So no, it only applies to that initial 1000. Anything after, I still get the range bonus, but I won't, the cores like that only affects base range, not extra. It's still, so it's like a 20%, which is, it's not bad. It's good. But no, if it could do that, then these guys would be doing genuine. These guys, I think, without the core, do like 2000 range or something insane because of how many bonuses we have. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna save real quick because it has been a hot minute. And then I just want to see what a PD assault conversion would look like. I just want to see what it would look like on this ship, guys. I have a curiosity that cannot be tamed. So we're gonna go to auto fits. Get rid of Swarmer. I don't care about you. Sorry, that sounded mean. Let's call this main. I do like that there's a very cool build that it looks like is for swarming with fighters, but right now we need to do other things. Yeah, because this was our previous PD build. But now we have a lot more stuff built in. Oh, but I would want to build in PD assault conversion. You managed to resist the green goblin mask, pull off PD assault. I can't respect with boosting the regular. All right, let's strip it down. I'm trying to think of what is a good PD. I mean, the M-wits per. Okay, that's only range 600 though. That's too short. It's too short. I need longer. What do you mean to? Well, that's a general. That's not a thing you said was PD. Oh, yeah. I mean, this guy, well, it's a laser. It's a laser, though. I want PD. I need PD. Anti-armor, anti-shield, anti-armor. The 1500 range is a PD. Oh, Project Silk. Ooh, actually, yeah, Project Silk would go hard here. Actually, a shitload of Project Silks. I don't know if I have those, so I can try. How much is, let me see how much Project Silk costs. It is a 28 cost, so let's go down to where the 28s are. I don't have one, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I do not have one, because otherwise I'd be up here. Hark, listen, my liege, a whisper upon the window. It said sea whis. Dude, I'm literally shaking right now thinking about it. I genuinely am. It calls to me. It really is my Green Goblin mask to make everything into a PDS soul conversion build. It's everything. What the hell are you? Oh, you're beautiful. I love you. Yes, yes. Go in here. Okay. Nice. Other PD then is gonna be Paladins probably, I guess. I think Paladins are the only large energy PD, if I remember correctly. At least I'm sure maybe these mods add some, but I don't know. You need refit filters? Wait, what do you mean refit filters? Oh wait, is there a mod that lets me add on filters for refit so I can sort by like name or like storage or something, or like OP cost or something? Because that would be very nice. That would be really nice to have, actually. Check the server. I normally don't restart the stream or restart the game midstream, but genuine. This seems kind of needed. Let's see. I don't think it's safe for work to say what I just felt on Twitch. But no, we're gonna restart the game real quick. That is a very nice looking mod right there. Look at the link. Yeah, no, we're getting that. I just need to throw that in real quick. Because my goodness, being able to adjust by like range and cost and all that fun stuff, it's very, very nice. Very nice. All right, let's go downloads, grab you, go to my Starsector folder, go to the Starsector folder. You see, I put Starsector on my C drive, because I like it that much. I have most of my games on the C drive. I really shouldn't, but I just kind of got lazy and was like, whatever, they can go there, I guess. They can make their home there. But no, we are gonna 100% use this. I kind of had always thought to myself, I'm sure someone made something like this, but I couldn't for the life of me. I don't know why, I just never went to actually look for it. But now I have it. See, this is why streaming is great, because I can just crowdsource everything to you guys. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Okay, there we go. Nice. All right, that should do it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Why am I horny for the mod? I mean, I never said that, and I wouldn't say that because I think that'd get me banned off Twitch. But it's I mean, it's in the server if you want to see the kind of things it adds. It really is quite interesting. Why is it not appearing on the list here? Am I going insane? I literally, it was called like what, refit something? Go to R. I literally just put it in. Why is nothing happening? I just put it in. Am I an idiot? Am I dumb? Am I stupid? It should be appearing there. Refit filters. Okay, refit filters. Then I grab it, and then I go to my Starsector. Oh, I think I put it in Star Drive on accident. I think I just put it in Star Drive, not Starsector. They are right next to each other, actually. Combat objectives ain't working. I probably should have. I think I didn't unpack it correctly. Yeah, I see it here, so I must have unpacked it incorrectly. Yeah, I don't know. No, for that one, Flamin, I when I downloaded it, it looked like people hadn't quite verified whether or not it was working with all the other mods in current version, so I just played it safe. What the hell is Star Drive? We played it a couple times. It's one of the games also are redeemed as part of their game we play. Yeah, it's a different game. It's a fun one. I like it. All right, there we go. Refit filters. There we go. This time we're good. And save. Let's play. The big Dragonfly Mecha People game? Yeah! It's a fun one. It's the one with all the shotgun ships, which is fun. Although, apparently the shotgun ships are not the best, as we found out, because they have like 0 range. They don't have great range, so it's a little bit, you know. It's fun. I guess if I built enough, what do you call it? I guess if I built enough speed into them, then they'd be good, but then it's like, okay, but if I build system speed, then I have to give up warp speed, and then it takes forever to get my army anywhere, so it's like, okay, so I should make like fighters and then use big carrier ships. There's a lot of, what do you call it? Excuse me, hiccups. There's a lot of like modifiability in it, which is really cool. I mean, it's another game like Starsector where excuse me again with the hiccups, I'm sorry. There's a ton of different ways to build your ships, which is really fun. Shotgun is unfit for interstellar warfare. My god, alert the press. I know, right? It makes me sad. It makes me sad. It's not that it was bad. I think it was also that it was the only ship type I made, so the AI is pretty good about making ships to counter your ship design, so after like the first few fights when I kind of crushed them with it, I should have switched off that, so that way I don't have to, you know, keep getting blown up by something specifically built to counter me. I was getting hard countered, for real. Which wasn't great. It's a fun game, though. I like it. And then... I'm trying to think of what... I also have Star Blazer... No, not Star Blazers. That's an anime. Star Renegade, which I haven't played yet, but I've had it for a while now. It looks like, kind of like Into the Breach. It looks sort of like it's a bit like Into the Breach, but I haven't played it, so I don't know how close it is. And then I have Star Traders, which is... Star Traders is an interesting game. Because it kind of feels like a mashup of like 4 different games, right? It's like you've got like a management sim built in, but then you have like individual combat that's like Darkest Dungeon style, and then you have ship combat, which is like, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's like, I like it and it's fun, but it feels less like a cohesive experience and more like 4 other games just kind of tacked onto each other. It's interesting, though. It's interesting. I haven't played it for like 2 years, though, so I do wonder how the I see dev vlogs for it all the time on Steam, because you get like the notifications like when stuff happens, so they're updating it pretty frequently. I wonder if they've made any big changes. I'll have to check it out. But man, who knew the word star was so common? Actually, wasn't Starsector originally called... It was, Starsector had a different name, Starfarer or something, right? I saw... Because it's like, and then they ended up selling the name and then switched it to Starsector, like pretty early in development, I think. But in some of the old files, it still is listed as Starfarer just because they haven't gone back and refracted it. Starfarer was the original name. Yeah. Did the, I guess, name Starfarer they sell it to ever come out? Because I don't think I've ever heard of it. I don't think they've ever... Starsector, I mean, they're both pretty good names, though. But I like Starsector. It's a good name. It's a good one. Feels very you know, it is what it is. You're in a sector full of stars. Starsector is a bit better for the setting. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. Starfarer does feel a little... It feels... I like, because like Starsector, that's not like a singular... It's not like a word, right? It's like it's 2 words, I guess, put together as a single. I think that's a little bit more recognizable than Starfarer, which is just a regular word that exists, you know? Also, I've never heard of a Starsector before, but if you said Starfarer, I think just kind of general sci-fi stuff. Like, it already has kind of some I mean, I guess Starsector kind of does as well, because it's like, you know, that's obviously a sci-fi thing. But, no, I like it. I think it's a good name. I like the change, at any rate. I think it's a good one. And we are at my favorite part of Starsector, called How Long Will It Take to Load? Because it says it's at 100%, but it'll be here for a while, actually. It's gonna be doing this for a hot minute. That's just part of the charm, though. Actually, I will say, okay, completely off top. Oh, never mind. We're back. I guess I won't go off topic. I won't go off topic then. Oh, I really hope this mod works. It'll make my life much, much, much easier. And we're loading, and we're loading, and we're loading. Alright. It's looking pretty nice. Fun fact inbound. Hit me with the sleepless. What's the fun fact? What you got for me? What you got for me? Okay. So we got some let's see what the filters are. Alright, go by PD. Range. What's the longest range PD weapon I have? Devastator Cannon at 900. I mean, because it's like an AoE, right? It has a pretty large refire delay, though. I'm not the biggest fan of that. It does have a very large refire delay. It's anti-fighter. I mean, it's anti-fighter, sure, but it's just launching a shitload of high explosive shells at a general area. It's kind of a destroy everything gun, which is cool. Back in 31, Cummins entered into a diesel power car into the Indianapolis 500. The modified 4-cylinder Cummins diesel special ran the entire race, saw a single tank of fuel, never made a pit stop, and climbed to the 43rd place up to 13th. Honestly, that's kind of crazy that even though it didn't have to make a pit stop, it still didn't win first place. Wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm thinking. I'm brain blasting. Oh, these are full ballistic. I'm brain blasting a little here. What if, and hear me out, what if we do paladins with extended magazines built in? Paladins with extended magazines built in. You can do it on a Radiant and it works really well. I've done it before on a Radiant, actually. It's a pretty good one. Next year they won first place. Nice, very nice. The only diesel ever to win the Indy 500. Did they all switch to diesel after that, or why didn't any more win it? It also has better range than everything else so far on here. Okay, we have PD. For these large missile turrets, I think for these we just do squalls, honestly. I think for these we just do I think we just do a squall. I mean, squalls are good. They're the backbone of my build for a reason. They're just good. Nope. Extended mag. That's what I'm saying, Greywind. That's what I'm saying. What do you call it? S-modding in extended mags would actually go so hard. Oh, I'd have to give up. What would I give up though? Probably extended turret gyros. But I really like the damage bonus. We got medium as well. We also need to do stuff for medium. Oh, sorry. Take off squall as a filter. Throw on PD. What is the highest range medium PD I can get? Heavy mining points array. LRPD I don't care for. Antimatter destabilizers, but they're kind of like AoE though. Remove the expanded missiles. You got it OP to keep it modular. That's true. I'm using the mod, so if I remove it, I have to spend a story point. It's not that big of a deal. Just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. Because gas-powered produce more power versus their counterparts. Oh, okay. Interesting. So gas power was still the better one, then. IR auto pulse, dual. I guess the IR auto pulse is a dual purpose, so it's half PD, half not PD. We could do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, do I not have 6 of them? I do. 6. Okay. Next on the medium missiles, we're still gonna use the antimatter micropods. I like the antimatter missile micros. I'm a big fan of. I think those are fun. And then we'll do the... actually, sorry. We're gonna use these missile launcher premiums. Okay. Next, we have a bunch of hybrids. I mean, these are gonna be just the Reyna ones. Well, actually, what's the highest range PD gun I can get? Just give me a... Oh! I see how these filters work now. Okay. I understand how these work. Okay, so PD, the longest range PD I can get is going to be the LRPD. That makes sense, actually. PD streamer is DPS is 175. But I think the rain, well, I think it's, oh, but they're, I think, a lot. Yeah, they have a lot less range. They have double the, I mean, they have a lot less range. What we saw earlier, they were shooting pretty damn far. We're gonna try the Reyna 1s here. We're gonna keep the Reyna 1s. I know it's a little bit cheating because it's technically a UAF weapon. Sue me. I like UAF PD weapons. Okay. And then, is that all the weapon slots? I think that's all the weapon slots filled. Yeah. Weapon groups. Bought this game. It's good. I'm glad you're liking it, Suda. What kind of run you been doing? Tell me. Oh yeah, I'm glad you're having a good time with it. Yeah, one slot not filled. Where? Trying to find. I believe you. Oh, there it is. Nice catch. Nice catch. What kind of run you doing so far, though? Okay. And that's all the weapons. Squalls. Okay, so wait, what do you think about the squalls? What do we think about? I think we keep the squalls, though. I do think we keep them. Because, like, we really need... I really like being able to spam these, and it's like, I feel like running out of... I feel like... Well, maybe we do get rid of that, though. We do get rid of this. We might be able to... I guess we could just put it on normally. We'll have the extra OP for it. But just vanilla freelance, you feel like your star control experience has been beneficial? Nice. Very nice. Glad you're liking it. Alright, we're gonna unbuild you. Gonna refund that. Confirm. Go to you. Okay, actually, it doesn't take a story point to do that. That's actually really, really good to know. And then we're gonna build in PD assault conversion. Because it's expensive, and it also gives me a bonus, which I like. I also like that the bonus it gives me. We are gonna go to... where is it's PD assault conversion, and then we are gonna have expanded missile rack, so we're just gonna have it normally. And expanded magazine. I need to build an expanded magazine, actually. That's the one I need to build in for the extra regen, so my paladins can keep firing. And then, actually, these are considered beam weapons, yes? You're not. Are these considered beams? If I could get a beam weapon, I could also do... Or, we could do this. Or, we could do the... What do you call it? The lens. The lenses. High scatter amplifier. This may really hurt my range, but if I can just blast someone with a shitload of hard flux immediately, it could be interesting. It ain't worth it. I think we'll... Let me see if I can... Let me first see if I can get... Let me go for PD. Let me go for beam weapons. What's the longest range beam PD weapon I can get? Heavy burst lasers. Your DPS. Oh, these guys also have charges. So I gain back. Okay, so if I do this at the very least, if I build in the... No, okay, so if I build in the extended magazines, I essentially get back my charges at roughly the same pace that I lose them. This is, I believe, a small. PD streamers are small, though. It's kind of a waste. I think we do the heavy burst laser, because we're going to be using the extended, so it's fine. We're going to be building an extended, so it should work okay. Out of curiosity, Suda, which game is Star Control again? I think we talked about it was it was the zombie game in space. It's like it's not Plants vs Zombies, but I know we talked about that one. I'm trying to remember, but I don't think you mentioned Star Control. Although I guess if we do, yeah, it might be worth doing PD streamers actually. Yeah, no, we're gonna do PD streamers on this instead. Try and get some range out of it. I want to see how it does with hard flux. I want to see how it does with range, because it could go either way. Is this where the Chatters Bobatters the Mimic lives? It is indeed. How are you doing, Eno? Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. What are you up to? Space pirates and zombies. I was like, it's definitely like, I feel like it's P versus VZ is like the acronym, but I'm like, there's no way. That's Plants vs. Zombies. There's something else there. Space pirates versus zombies. That's what it is. Nice. Very nice. But what are you up to? You know, hope you're doing good. I kind of want to see how it does. Ooh, but we haven't. Okay. Video assault conversion. So we need to go manage the built-in hull mods, and we need to build in the PD assault conversion. We need to get a refit. Okay. Expanded missile racks is taking a lot though. If I do high, I want to see what it's like with high scatter amplifier, because we do have equalizer core, which will make it to where I have some range, and then just put the rest of the vents. I just want to see how it goes, and we'll throw on the literal zero cost drones. I just want to see how it does at generating hard flux. We rich? Hell yeah, we are. You're a penguin now? Oh, that's cool. Very cool. I like it. I'm sorry, time-wise, it's a little bit tough for me to catch your streams. Sometimes I'll definitely be checking out the VODs. That sounds really cool. You haven't thought of it in forever? Like you said, you're a penguin. Oh, you haven't thought about it forever? I see, Gentle. And welcome in, Rock. What are you up to? Did someone mention the cult classic game, Zombie vs. Ninja vs. Pirates? Not quite that one. Also, I think I fucked up. I think I built in PD assault conversion. I'm not supposed to... Yeah, I'm not supposed to build you in. I'm supposed to build this guy in. I am a little stupid. I built in the wrong thing, actually. Built in the wrong thing. I don't think you understand which is your fault. You just meant you switched to Linux. Oh, I thought you got like a new model that was like as a penguin. Oh, how are you liking Linux? You know, Linux is one of the things of all time. It is one of the things of all time. That sounds mean. I don't dislike Linux, but it seems like it's a lot of work. It does seem like it's a lot of work. Where is my PD assault conversion? Where is it? What have you done with it, game? I require it. Because I have turrets, extend magazines, heavy armor. It's not down here. No, not more than Windows. Really? I feel it because one of my friends, he got Linux, and he was constantly having his computer crash and like trying to get it like to work, and he spent like days on it, and it looked like a lot. Steam Deck, it's for OS, uses for OS. Really? Okay. It's like, I guess, it sounds like, I guess there's more of like an out-of-the-box version you can do. Oh, it's because I don't have enough ordnance. That's right, because I forgot that increases the ordnance point cost of all our weapons. That's right. Jeez. Well, I guess we also have the demon core, so now it's just actually regular cost weapons. We could get fighter nano boosters. Go up. No, we're good. We're good. We're good now. It wasn't working like I thought it was. For reasons. Window install would just make it run worse. Oh. I guess it depends on how modular you want to get with it, right? I guess you can make it like really modular or really not necessarily like super modular. Okay. Because most of what we're doing here is hard flux, which I like to see. Although I feel like these guys, I can't tell if they're firing or not. This is kind of overkill, because this is like the biggest OP ship cost in the game with the mega lane state. Yeah. I don't think this is a fight we'd win even with our current build, actually. You prefer the other one? Let's see what the range on this guy is. I'm not gonna spawn anything yet. I just want to see what the range on him is. I go to the range on my what do you call it? My paladins. Oh my goodness. That is terrible. Okay, no, we are not as nice as hard flux would be, we are not using high scatter amplifier. My god. That is the worst range I think I've ever seen. Look at my mods, new super ship, new or onslaught. It really is. It really is. It's like everything is two things, super ship or onslaught. And it's even the super ship is usually an onslaught. Did you check out Cosmoteer? I've seen Cosmoteer before. I've not played it though, but I've seen it. It looks like a very cute game. Why do you like it, Eddie? There are like dozens of distros based on Linux. If you want to, you can make it your entire hobby and learn how PCs work. I think that's probably what he was doing, honestly. I think he was having trouble with it, but he was like enjoying it, right? So I think he was that sicko enjoyed using his cool system. Okay, that is much better. Yeah. And it's laser, so it just hits, right? Okay, no, that's pretty nasty. What about the PD streamers? Also really good range. A bit of refire. Oh, but these don't... Do these... I don't... Are these beam... These... I thought I said that the PD streamer had ammo, though. But these don't seem to have ammo. Oh, no, that was the heavy lasers. PD streamers are just another beam weapon. That's right. You like the game? I need to check it out at some point. It looks cute. It does look really cute, and I'm a big fan of cute games. I do like the cute games. Yeah, it's fine. And these guys aren't like my main DPS source or anything. They're just like a little extra. All right, in that case, we are going to go and let's try fighting that big let's try fighting the big onslaught again and see how we do this time. Starsector really has things that always return to crab, in this case the onslaught. Yeah, it really is, yeah. I mean, look, when you've got it's hard to, you know, improve upon perfection, also known as the best, right? Oh, that's so much better. We actually have the range now to, like, you know, hit him with our actual good weapons. They are just getting melted. I want to see how, after that large barrage, I go to my paladins, how many charges? And they're still full of charge. I think they recharge almost as fast as they lose it, actually. I quite like this. This makes me feel a certain way. This is good. And you guys were not. You guys were making fun of me for a PDS soul conversion. What I am gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of the Devastator cannons. I'm gonna get rid of the Devastator cannons and put those into vents. I'm gonna do that because I do use a lot of flux with this. Actually, wait, no, I don't even use that much flux. Wait, hold on. At 0 vents, I have more dissipation than I do regular flux. I mean, we could put this all into caps, I guess. Increase the cap so I have more shields, essentially. Wait, this is kind of, hold on. Yeah, that's your job, yeah. You like the game? I'm glad. Most of this shit just works. System itself is utterly fine. OBS needs some tinkering, do some differences, and Battle.net was a bit of a bitch initially, but that was mostly due to not having researched enough. You never made fun of me. Oh, did I say you did? I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry. I know you didn't. You're too nice for that. I'm glad you're liking Linux, though. What prompted the switch, out of curiosity? Was there anything in particular, or you were just like, yeah, I just want to switch? Honestly, I'm wondering if we drop the squalls for torpedoes. Just because... yeah, non-PD. I literally just stop having filters. Swap them for, or maybe not torpedoes, but finishers. Because right now, I feel like now that we've got these guys, I don't know if I need as much suppression. You don't trust the dipshits, you just stick of it and you don't want 11 to touch your shit. Fair enough. Actually, that is very valid. I would say that is incredibly valid. They kind of just keep messing everything up, so it's like, yeah, I don't want I wouldn't want them touching my shit either. Yeah, no, that's a good point. I don't know. I think I've been kind of lazy about the whole switching off of Windows to something else. But now that they're forcing everyone to 11, maybe I should. I mean, I'm already on 11 because it's when I bought Windows, it's what they were selling. But like, I don't know. It sounds really bad, but a lot of times I'm kind of just like, they already have all my data and everything. Is there really any point trying to stop them from getting more? But there is, and I think getting a OS that doesn't just feed them everything about me would be a good start, you know? I'm glad you're liking it. I'm glad you're liking it though. Auto assign, okay. I think we work with this for now. We might tinker with the squalls later. We'll do a couple of fights and see how much damage the squalls are doing. If the squalls are still putting out like an absolute truckload of fire, then we'll keep them. But if they're not doing as much, then I think we don't have to. Because I mean, honestly, range-wise, I think the paladins might be pretty damn close in range now to the. Although I don't know if we need equalizer anymore. I don't know if we need the equalizer because, well, actually, increases weapon turning rate by 100%. Auto fire is perfected. Yeah, because I'm not getting any of the bonuses anymore. I'm not getting any bonus damage anymore, and I don't deal the. I guess I'm not taking bonus damage anymore, but I'm not. Or wait, no, sorry, taking bonus damage from the demon core though. Turn rate by 100% and recoil is cool, but beams don't have recoil. Beams don't have recoil. We'll leave it on for now. I don't think there's any reason to take it off, but if I want to put on a different exotic in, we might later. As part of it, add in the OS is annoying. Recall is just horseshit, and files getting moved in one cloud without asking a user is a no-go. I think part of the reason I'm probably gonna end up keeping it is just because my work uses like OneDrive and everything, and having that integrated with my home system is kind of nice. But otherwise, it's like, yeah, especially, are they doing recall? I thought they like dropped that after all the outcry, because people are like, hey, maybe don't just look in my old files. That's kind of, I don't know, an invasion of privacy or whatever. It's back. Ooh. I'm gonna, honestly, that alone is kind of enough to make me say maybe we do need. I'll have to look. I'll have to message you about that. Because if you're able to just pop it in and get it working, that does sound pretty nice. That does sound pretty nice. Orbital station completed at Volturni U. Love that. Let's make another one. Get to battle station. Because again, I'm just trying to get it. I'm trying to get all my initial 3 colonies as big as possible so I don't lose any of them. Because all of them are pretty vital. All of them are pretty vital to our current operations, as it were. I mean, what we're gonna do is we're gonna declare, and I think we're just gonna immediately. We're gonna have to just fight all of Sindria. Fight all of Sindria, and then once they're done fighting, try invading some of their. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Love to see that decivilized there. Love to see that. They tried to sap bomb me. I didn't sap bomb them. They just naturally. Yeah. Oh, they had a relief fleet on their way too. Unfortunate, but I'm glad it failed. Game Pass price also increased. Yeah, I saw that, and it's like I did get rid of Game Pass a couple months ago because I found I wasn't really using it, but if I still had it after that price increase, hell yeah, I'd be giving it. Like, it's Game Pass is nice, but it's also they increased the price like 10 months ago as well. This is, I think, the second price increase in like a year. Like that's kind of absurd. That's a little like, what are you doing? Not to sound rude, but I don't care about you that much, Game Pass. All right, I am gonna do this just because I want a curiosity. You know what? I'm gonna have the highest cheese market food share, actually. Or do I want to improve the Megaport? If I improve the Megaport accessibility, I don't know if it's better to improve Megaport or not. Still against everything you do, but now it's encrypting those logs at least, and you can say no. Only Microsoft knows how long they let you say no. You see their website crash due to mass cancellation? Yeah, I can believe it. I can believe it. Well, now it's because they lost 320 million from the last COD game. Did they really? That is, you know, maybe sounds kind of bad, but like maybe don't pump out the same game every single year. Like maybe, like we can't, actually we literally were talking about this on stream the other night. Maybe we don't try and reboot Modern Warfare for the 3rd time, or go or beat Black Ops into oblivion, but actually try to make a new series. I think depending on how good a Battlefield 6 does will depend on what Call of Duty does moving forward. Because it looks like for Battlefield 6, they're trying to go back to the older style of games, moving a bit away from some of the more arcadey aspects. At least that's what they said. I didn't play the beta because it has Battle Eye, which... Or sorry, well, it does have Battle Eye, but also I loaded up the beta and it was like, hey, by the way, we need to like access your kernel. And I was like, well, I'm not getting this game then. I don't want you having access to that. Fucking EA, especially now that they just got sold to like one of the, I guess a little political, but to a terrible authoritarian regime. Like, hell no, I'm not giving you access to my kernel. Are you fucking insane? Pardon my French. But we need Modern Warfare 2 again. I know, we need it again. Please give you access to your entire computer. I promise it's necessary for reasons. I know, right? Like, what? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Crazy. All right. Let's go to Calor and make sure we finish the job. Gotta finish the fight, as Master Chief would say. And by finishing the fight, I mean making sure those people become decivilized. Again, if they didn't want this to happen, maybe they shouldn't have invaded me. Kernel level anti-cheat was the last drop that killed your League of Legends addiction. Miss you with that shit. Like, as bad, alright. As bad as it is to say, it ain't that deep, man. In the sense that, like, cheating is bad, but if you can't find a way to fix, you know, cheating that involves not accessing my kernel, then it's like, at least for me, I don't care enough about your game to give you kernel access if your anti-cheat relies on it, right? Like it's not. I don't know if that's the way I don't know if saying it ain't that deep is the way to phrase that, but it's like I don't care enough about that to give that up, you know? You literally don't need it, and all these anti-cheats have been Yeah, exactly. It's like all these anti-cheats have already been bypassed. So it's like they've already all been bypassed. I want to see. I want to see if the Iapetus on its own can kill this station. I want to see how it does. It's like they've already been bypassed. It really just seems like they're either, I don't know if it's just easier to try and at least get rid of some cheats by going kernel level and they're just being lazy, or if they are trying to steal data or what, but it's not a fan. No more Ari and Sona? Yeah, unfortunate. Word, you keep a single-purpose hard drive with its own Windows installation for your Helldivers 2 to run? Wait, does Helldivers use kernel-level anti-cheat? Aw, man. I really like Helldivers, though. I didn't know it had that. I like Helldivers. This is certainly something to watch right here, guys. And you guys said I was crazy for wanting PD assault conversion. Look at me now. Look at me now. Yep. Ah, crap. I mean, I guess I do have an extra hard drive, so I guess I could just do that for all the games that have that level of anti-cheat, right? Wouldn't be terribly hard to do. I think we might, no, we're still at war with these guys. I was gonna say, I don't remember if we're actually at war with them or not. I might have just started a war on them, but, I don't care. I don't care. Because they need to, once again, realize the folly of trying to sap bomb my worlds. Oh no, a vengeance fleet launching from where? You don't have a spaceport. League is a fun game, unironically, but Riot does its utmost for you to not use it. Yeah. I guess now at least I do have an excuse now to keep the bunny from scaring me into playing League. Although I guess if I do really like playing Helldivers though. So now I think I'll just have to give it like a separate. Out of curiosity, if you partition a hard drive, does the kernel only access that partition, or does it still get to the whole hard drive? It's like partitioning can be a little bit rough sometimes, but that's not the end of the world. That's manageable. I Actually, I just want to look at the colony info. You are at 0 stability with a food shortage. Okay, you guys should fall here in a sec. You're running. I want to test, honestly, I kind of want to stress test the 20k here. I really want to see how good it is. I'm just going to put the 20k on its own. I just want to see how it does. I want to see if it can do it. I mean, these are pretty worn ships because I stole their nanoforge forever ago, and I don't think they have anything bigger than a cruiser, but I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued to see how it does. Also, Gentle, is this super ship or onslaught? Which one does this fall into? Is this super ship or onslaught? I'm leaning towards onslaught because it has the two things on the front that are kind of like the lasers, even if they're missile slots, you know? I'm leaning towards onslaught, but I could be persuaded. Onslaught coded super ship? Right? It feels onslaught coded, it really does. Oh, sorry, yeah, go back to search and destroy. Good question. If it's just a matter of partitioning a drive, that's actually not that hard to do. Alright. Let's see how we do against this guy. I mean, that is... are they already out of my range? I thought my range is longer than that. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. He's definitely good, but he is starting to get overwhelmed. I can see it. I can see the battle play out in my mind, and it does involve getting very overwhelmed in a second here. So I'm gonna have you guys kind of just fly up here. So it's good. It's good, but it's not. And I think it would last a while. I don't think it. It might have been able to survive. It definitely would have killed 3 or 4 of them, but I do think we were on the way to dying here. It is unfortunate that, I don't know why I think the problem, no, not the Valk Hazard. Okay, get out of it. Valk Hazard, get out of there. Get out of there. I think the problem really just comes down to, it's trying to use its missiles from range rather than using the, trying to use missiles from range rather than use the paladins to kill. And I don't know how to change that behavior. Google says kernel level anti-cheat can read on other partitions as long as the other partition isn't encrypted. They have to do a separate PC altogether. Okay, so unfortunately, that's not a nice, easy way around it. That's a bummer. It's a real bummer, actually. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. I mean, I do have a spare PC, I guess. I have the old PC. Just, I guess, boot that up just for when we do the Helldiver streams. You know? That is unfortunate, though. Like, I don't know. Because I'm not, like, a game developer by any means. But does making it partition level really make the anti-cheat that much better? Or no? At least, I'm also trying to think. I guess I also play mostly single-player games, though, so I don't really worry about anti-cheat that often. It just doesn't. So, like, why do they do it then? Like, if it doesn't make it noticeably better, and if it just makes people annoyed, because it's not like they can actually sell. Well, I guess it's one of those things where it's like they're not supposed to sell your data, but I guess it kind of feels like they might, right? Honestly, I think I need to swap captains around. Because one of our I don't think she has the elite PD skill on her. I don't think Uni does. I think it's Ruka that does. If we put Ruka in charge of the 20k here, with the extra 200 range, that also, again, is really, really good. Because that's even more range. It makes it maybe better automate and cut overhead. It should really people justifying their existence. Okay. So it's kind of a laziness thing then. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm gonna switch to full assault, actually. Go and kill my little ships. You can do it, I believe in you. Yeah, like when it gets the volley off from the paladins, it is nasty, but it needs to get close enough to actually use them, right? It's being a little too missile boaty. So I think what I do, increase the aggression level on the captain and also make sure that I have the one who has the elite PD skill in it. I might lose field modulation, which will be a bummer, but I actually have really good venting now, so it should be okay. There goes the Ibidus. It's very good. It's very good with this build. I took off the Devastators on the back to make room for extra caps because they weren't really doing all that much, and I optimized it for beam weaponry specifically. So it's good. It's good though. Right, Discord got a data leak yesterday. Oh no. Sometimes gambling is a win-win. I think by definition gambling is maybe sometimes a win-lose. I was gambling both a win and a win, Silver. I might need a little bit more knowledge there. Hope you're doing good though. Welcome in. What are you up to, Silver? It's a nice build. If I go and actually, also, I forgot when I hit strip, I got rid of ITU. This is the range I get when I'm not using ITU. This is the level of range I have without ITU, actually. Which is concerning. Ayo, you're on Fedora now? Ooh, what is Fedora, out of curiosity? Passwords, user info? You know, the stuff you don't want getting leaked. Alright. Oh, okay, no, so you have point defense, but you don't have it at elite. Meanwhile, Ruka, I don't believe has point defense at all. Sorry, yeah, Ruka I don't believe has point defense. No. Okay, so now we want to go make sure Uni is in charge of it. I mean, it is her baby. I should probably put her in charge. I'm going to pump her up to aggressive, and I'm going to give her point defense as well. To Linux distro. Oh, nice. How's it going, Garrett? Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. Name, Discord username, email, and other contact details are provided to Discord customer support. Limited billing info such as payment type, last 4 digits of your credit card, and purchase history if associated with your account IP. IP addresses messaged with your customer service against limited corporate data, training materials, and internal presentations. Ah, so literally everything then. That's not good. That's terrible. Hope you're doing good though, Garrett, but that is unfortunate to hear that they have all of that. You didn't have it under fake names and dead emails. Yeah, I know, right? I use just my regular stuff for that. That's actually kind of bad. Literally nothing of value. I mean, I don't like that they have access to the even 4 digits of the credit card. I guess it's not the worst data breach out there, but I'm still not a fan, I will admit. Polarized armor. I think we take out polarized armor, elite. The extra flux dissipation is nice, but we're actually crushing it on vents, so I don't need it as bad anymore. I'm definitely keeping this. Oh, wait, this is why. 50% ammo regen speed of ballistics and energy weapons. I'm guessing combine that with our 50% from built-in extended magazines, and we get 100% regen speed for... Okay, so we just don't have ammo, essentially, on paladins, because we get it back, I think, a lot faster than we can fire it. Also, extra range for point defense, less cooldown. Yeah, holy shit, actually. She's kind of insane. Literally the best skill. I did not realize. I did not realize. I mean, I knew Uni was good, but despite knowing she was good, I still was not familiar with her game. Damn. Too bad you don't have Discord. Football fundraiser is a gambling game. If you win money. If you lose weight, you get more football. Hey, that's good. Well, I wish you the best of luck in winning. And only if you contact customer service. Oh, I've never done that, so I guess we're good. We are good. It's why a 20k is built for Uni. I can see. We're gonna give her another 200 range just because we can. And we're making her aggressive. Okay. No longer will she not be confident in herself. Instead, she will go and kill. Yeah. So we have a recharge of 0.25. The refire delay is 0.3. So no, we can 100%. We can just fire these indefinitely, actually. Special hullmod. Overclocks, increasing ballistic and energy weapon fire rate and projectile speed while providing a larger... The reduction to flux use is very good, actually. The reduction to flux use is very good. Out of curiosity, how much is it? Like, percentage-wise? why you stop keeping track of if you won or lost. You mostly gain money because if you lose, you quit. Well, I'm glad you did good. The hullmod. Oh, I up it in adjustments. Ooh. Ooh. Did you build this ship with PD assault conversion in mind, Greywind? Because it feels very PD friendly. Are you another PD assault conversion enjoyer? Have I found another one of my people? The best thing in the game? Oh, I love it. It is. This is everything I've ever wanted. PD assault conversion cancels it out. Oh. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Still nice though. Still nice to have when it's not running. Get a little bit extra out of your PD. Actually, what I want to do is new combat report here. Let's see what did what. Okay, squalls are still doing a lot. The paladins did a lot. I will say, damage-wise, maybe it wasn't as sustained as large of a fight, so it might have been less damage overall. But they did do. Well, actually, they did get 6 solo kills, so I think they're fine. I think they're fine. Thank you for the water break. I appreciate it. Bought Omega today. Ooh, how'd you do? How'd you do, Rocket? Did the Doritos scare you off, or were you able to fight them? Hope you're able to fight them. Okay. You did good. I do like having the breakdown here. And then, okay. So if we look here, they did a pretty good amount of hull. Yeah, I think let's go add an ITU, because I forgot to add, you know, the thing that gives me a plus 60% range bonus to my weapons. So we're gonna add that, actually. PD just becomes anti-all, which is what I love to see. Universe turning all enemies into fodder for the 20k's PD. Yeah. Do you like going vroom vroom? In games, yes. In real life, not really, actually. I don't, when I get to really, even like 65, 70, I just start to get a little nervous and stressed. I don't like driving super fast. It's just a stressful time, man. I guess if there's like nobody on the road and it's like 2 a.m., it's fine because there's no like real hazards or anything. But every day for work, I have to drive on the highway for a bit at like 70 miles per hour with a lot of traffic, and I hate it. I hate having to go fast on the highway with a shitload of traffic, dude. It's the worst. It's fine, fight. It's just that they can't keep spamming attacks. When you say Omega, do you mean for Starsector, right, Rocket? Or do you mean for something else, out of curiosity? Alright, let's build in the ITU, though. You don't like parking lots, you like highways? Oh, in Monster Hunter. Wait, which one is Omega? I don't think I guess I haven't gone that far. Guess I haven't gone that far. Oh. I guess even though I'm not at Worth Independence, they don't like that I'm here. They don't like me. They're just haters. Alright, fine. We'll head back to Skonia. It's the Final Fantasy XIV collab. I thought that didn't come out till the 7th. I thought the collab was until the 7th. Is it out now? Because I was waiting on that. Or maybe it's from the Final Fantasy side? Way too many people in cars and other things in parking lots. Yes, and Calor is deteriorating. Nice. I mean, yeah, I guess when highways are empty, I like it, but at least in my area, they are just never empty. So it's just always a bit of a stress. And even then, I don't know. Even like roller coasters and stuff, when you go really fast, I get a little about it, right? The collab is the 7th Final Fantasy XIV Monster Hunter Wilds collab is the 7th Monster Hunter Wilds was out since Monday. Okay, yeah. Because I saw it from when I was doing Final Fantasy, it said it came out on the 7th. I'll have to try that out. Excuse me, hiccups. I will have to try that out then. Is it a fun fight, or are you liking it so far? You said it was spamming attacks, but is it still a pretty fun fight overall? That's not fun. You like going fast IRL and in video games? I don't know. I mean, I definitely did when I was younger, but now that I'm old and now I've reached the old and wizened age of 25, I don't like going fast so much. I guess I've become old and wizened, and other words for old. All right, well, let's add in an ITU so I can. I can't believe I forgot to put that in. Yeah, that's a 60% range bonus we're about to have now. All right, I want to see what my range is. I want to see what my range on these paladins is. If I switch to you, what's the range on my squall? The range, it's not honestly that different. It's not even that big of a range difference, truth be told. Have you fought Belmont in World? Yes. Yes, I have, I believe. I think I did. That's the one with the, what do you call it? That's the one that's the one that's not, it's not Teo Astra, but the second one that looks like it, right? Fast like 5 miles over the speed limit. Oh, that's not fast. That's if you're not driving that, then you're gonna get run off the road where I am. IRL and video games is how fast the car can go. Yeah, playing D4 on Linux goes right by now. Ooh, very nice. Wait, which one is D4 though, out of curiosity? You know, I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that game acronym. It's another of that fight. Close to 10 here personally. Yeah, honest. The only reason it doesn't get that, I think, more than that is because people, usually there's been a crash by that point, so people are slowed down because of the crash. I don't think there's been a single week yet that I've gone by without seeing a crash or two on the way to work. Just happens. Diablo 4. Oh, how are you liking it? I heard that when it came out, people liked it a fair bit, but I've never played a Diablo game myself. Do you have unsafe drivers? Yes. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anymore because actually that's a very easy way to dox someone, but no, I do not live in a place with well, I do not live where drivers are, you know, good at it. That's horrible. That's just life in a metropolitan area. It's the Final Fantasy 14 World collab. It's the big monster who spams fire and whirlwinds. Maybe I didn't fight it. I might not have fought it, but it sounds like it's kind of like Kushala Daora, and Kushala Daora made me want to cry. So, you know, 100k for a research facility, I'm fine with that. I can afford that. It's a competent ARPG. That's pretty good. Is it better than... Because Pillars of Eternity, I think 3 also came out, and that's another ARPG. Would you say it's better or worse than that? Don't go into cities, people are crazy. It's just that they're, well, yeah, there's drivers aren't always good all out here. Okay, we can go to the cage system, get like 800k. As much as I want to, I have to go because Pillars of Eternity. Sorry, not Pillars of Eternity, Path of Exile. Path of Exile. I was thinking PoE as an acronym. I do love Pillars of Eternity, but right acronym, wrong name. Right acronym, wrong name. But yeah, unfortunately, I have to go because I have things to do at 5:30. So we're gonna call stream here. I know it's a much shorter stream than we normally do on Saturdays, and I do apologize for that. But next week we are gonna finally start our Independence War, which will be very fun. I'll buy one last bit of Sindrian while I can. And then probably get some supplies, and then we should be good. We're making like 500k a month, so we can support ourselves now, which is good. Then we just need to go fight all of Sindria, and then maybe it'll be okay. But thank you all for being here so much. I had a ton of fun playing games. I always do, and it's always, well, actually, okay. We'll do proper stream. Let's do the proper stream outro, yeah? All right, and also let me see who else is streaming Starsector right now that I can send you into, because I want to try to send you into people playing a similar game, if that's possible. Who is playing? I saw, what do you call it? I saw Yuki was streaming earlier, but I don't think they are anymore. All right. Let's send you into Surge. I think we rated them, like, back when we were doing the Starsector streams forever ago. We can do that. Like a year ago. The name, I recognize the name at least, so that's got to count for something, right? 753. All right, cool. So, outro stuff. Hi, my name is Chatters, and I stream video games. If you enjoy hanging out while I stream, please feel free to follow. If not, totally cool. Just thanks for being here and hanging out. I have a ton of fun playing games on my own, but when I get to play them with all of you guys, I have way more fun. Aside from that, there are a couple links down below you may be interested in. First is the Discord, bring a stand for a Discord. I send out ping when I go live. It's also fun and super cool people in there. I highly recommend. Aside from that, there's also the I also put the weekly schedule in there, so if you want to know what we're streaming and when, that is the place to find it. Additionally, there's the Twitter. I just use that for like announcements stuff, so if I'm running late for stream or something, that'll be on the Twitter as well as the Discord. Finally, there's the YouTube. I put the VODs on there, so if you want to see what some of these other streams leading up to where we are in Starsector are, that is the place to check those out. You can also see some of the other games we play. There's like hundreds of hours now, which is cool because I've actually been good about uploading the VODs. But yeah, thank you guys for being here so much. I really appreciate it. I do apologize that's a shorter stream, but next week is going to be very, very cool. I'm excited. So yeah, as far as schedule stuff, that'll be in the Discord, so I'll try to have that up by later tonight so you guys kind of have an idea of what we're going to be doing for next week. Have a good one, y'all. Bye-bye, bye-bye, goodbye, bye-bye.